Hey, we're not in the dark.
There we are.
We were in the dark, and now we're not in the dark.
We were once dark, and now we are light.
We have light.
Turn
Yes.
that back
Ladies and
up a little
gentlemen,
bit.
welcome to yet another episode of the Absolute Vodka Live at the Landis podcast. As you can see, it is a thank you, Absolute Vodka. You guys are amazing. We will talk about these wonderful flavors and what people think of them. As you can see, CT is no longer with us again this evening. There was, I think, somebody dropped an ice cube in front of his house, and there was an ice cube there, and he didn't know how to get around it. So, you know, I
put my skates on and I skated here.
Yeah, last week was a drop.
I didn't even drive my car.
I just texted
put on
him.
the old hockey skates.
I just texted him, said, you know, Casey drove an hour and a half from up north where it actually snowed.
That she did.
Yeah, I told him maybe switch those lace panties out for some cotton ones.
I will say, so the road that if he takes the way that I used to go from where he lives to here, it is back roads, farmland. They don't plow, none of that. It's like where I used to live. So like to go from where he's at to where we are here, I do not go like through Woodstown.
That is why they make salt spreaders.
No.
You put a salt spreader on the front and you
just
plow on through.
No. We don't even exist.
It's pretty bad
down
roads
in those
back
parts.
there.
Hey, stop.
I will say
my
roads
my
are
skates
here.
on.
Last week somebody
And I
spilled a
lived
glass
six.
of fucking water and the guy couldn't get here. This week it's an ice cube.
I love it. Which one of these is mine? Is this me?
I have
Check
no
1,
idea
2,
anymore.
1,
We got all
2.
kinds of knobs and buttons and shit like that. Hey man, if you were here this
that's
weekend,
mine. Yep.
we blew it out, man.
Yes.
We had, first of all, we had Ben Bailey, dude, pissing myself in pain from laughing.
I was in pain,
Dude,
genuinely in pain from laughing.
This guy is fucking. He is what stand-up comics want to be, and there's been a lot of great stand-up comics. You get Eddie Murphy's and stuff; they have a routine. They get it all down. It's almost like they're putting on a play.
Yeah. Oh, they.
This is one of those guys. If somebody farts in the audience, oh baby, that was a mistake.
To make a joke about it.
Now we're going to talk about your fart for the next 15 minutes, and it is hilarious, man. Just people's laughs and cackles. He was hilarious, man. I was really blown away. You know, we all watch Catch Cap. 15 years, he said that's been on the air. Yeah. 15 years.
Yes.
He and I talked backstage for a good hour before he left, man. We have, you know, some things in common with the Hollywood world and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's a phenomenal guy, man.
Yeah.
Phenomenal guy. And then
he was great. Showed up, did his thing.
What was the oh my God, I totally forgot his name. The guy who opened up
Colin
Armstrong.
Yeah.
There he is. Colin. Bro, if you hear this podcast, keep doing what you were doing, because again, this is stand-up comedy, man.
Absolutely killed.
Dude, that guy is fucking funny, man.
He's so funny. He right from the start. Had some nice audience interaction.
Well, the second he walked out, somebody said, "You're gay," and he went, "Jesus Christ! I just fucking walked on the stage.
I've been here for 30 seconds. I've been here for 30 seconds."
Dude, it was hilarious, man. That guy was funny, and I feel like, especially in today's world, nobody can shut their mouth and sit back and watch comedy. And when you have comedians like this that know how to work a room, I mean, and remember, they're not working a room like, you know, 100 people maybe at the Laugh Factory or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, we had a little over 300 people or close to it. I think 274, almost 300 people here.
Yeah.
And man, he fucking killed it.
Yeah, absolutely killed it. It's a totally different world, you know, for those who don't know about comedians. Most of the stuff that they do is you know, a room. It looks like a bar almost. You're seated down. You're having dinner. You're having drinks with your friends. You know, you're not in a theater like this where everyone is shoulder to shoulder to shoulder and you've got
staring at you.
You know, the other way, I think it's a little bit easier for some of these guys. You know, and everyone's kind of looking at each other and they're not really all paying attention to everything. You know, they're there for one guy and there might be 8 on the bill or something like that, you know. And he came out right from the get-go and just absolutely crushed it.
Armstrong dude was
and a great guy, absolutely great guy. He seems to know a lot of the people I like. So
yeah, he's great, man.
We'll see where that one goes.
I'm looking for Armstrong. We told him he happens to know some other the bigger name comedians. I said, look, man, I mean, you could be
really funny people.
You could be the Landis MC, the Landis opening guy. You just bring him here, put you up every time, because that guy.
I would love to have him.
Could you imagine? We saw 15 minutes of what he's got.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that dude's got?
Oh yeah. And again, I mean, that was 15 minutes with going back and forth with an audience the entire time. He was an absolute professional. Just came out, it's what was nice to see is obviously that's our first big comedy show. We had one before. It was a little April Fool's.
But it was still local people.
It was local people, but to have people come in that do this all over the place, and they're like, I think you guys might have an audience for comedy.
Yeah.
When they're like, wait a minute, dude, they gave me half of my set worth of material of shit I didn't write and just came up with on the spot.
Yeah,
like,
Ben
I think
killed
you
it, man.
might have
Ben really killed it, man. And what sucks though is because sometimes these guys interrupt him, and like he's on this roll, and you just want to hear the joke, and then they'll interrupt him.
Yeah.
And then he goes off on this tangent of a whole nother joke that's got you pissing your pants. And you're like, damn it, man.
I want to go back to that.
I know. I want to know what happened to the other one, you know?
No, people, he was
people gotta learn when to heckle.
Yeah.
Let him finish the fucking joke. And then heckle it.
Yes.
Because now we don't know the end of the other joke.
Yes. What was the one guy?
I don't know. We didn't fucking tape it.
What the hell was he? Oh, the bet. Did you lose the bet?
Oh.
I don't know. Did I lose the bet?
His bring back on that was hilarious,
yes.
though.
Yes.
We're not gonna give his whole thing away. Yes. Well, I don't think it's part of his thing, but it was fucking hilarious.
Oh no, that was definitely on the spot.
But
I'll tell you that.
But you put that as a Friday, and then we had the Amish Outlaws back.
Hell yeah.
These guys, not only are they just fun and just good people, man. I mean, they're so nice, so thankful, so kind.
Yes.
I am in discussions right now with them about New Year's Eve. If there's anyone out there and you listen to this podcast and throughout the week or whatever, you tune in later, whatever, comment, just let us know. Would you be interested in a New Year's Eve show with the Amish Outlaws?
I know I would.
Because it's going to be a little pricier ticket. It is New Year's Eve. You're trying to get them. They said last year they played in like South Carolina or Virginia, and they're like, good God. He said they would love to play at a place like this.
Oh, yeah. This would be I think the whole New Year's thing, we're going to do it right if we're going to do it. Again, comment, let us know if that's something you'd be interested in. Because if so, we'd love to find out a way to turn it into a big party. Like you said, it'd be probably a decent price. It would be a little more expensive than things that we do, just given the nature of the night. If somebody's working that night, it's not cheap. Just for those of you not necessarily in the industry, it doesn't matter where you're at, doesn't matter what band, doesn't matter what performer.
Cover bands are asking for $10,000.
Double the
price.
Like,
get the hell out of here.
Yep. Again, I mean, it's a holiday. I think if you go to work at Wawa, you make it time and a half. So that's their time and a half.
These guys give you a shit. You feel like it's New Year's already, and it's not New Year's.
Yeah.
I mean, people were losing their shit over these guys. They go out.
This time more so than the last time. Too,
it was fun.
They came out this time.
It was fun.
And really showed what they had.
It was fun.
They absolutely.
It was fun.
And do you want a little clip?
What's the tallest guy's name?
Abel.
Big
Abe.
Just so
Big
you know,
Daddy Abel.
I mean,
Big Daddy
Steve
Abel.
Desco's out there. Steve Desco will tell you, we don't have the greatest green room. That's somewhere else. But we do have a Pac-Man machine back there. And Abel, I'm telling you, man, I know you unplugged my machine. I had the high score, right? And he's like, I'm beating this high score. Every time I went back there, he's on a chair in front of the machine trying to beat that high score. Casey comes back. She goes, somebody unplugged the machine. I said, he did it.
It's probably the rest of the band. They're like, dude, we got to go.
It wasn't even my high score, man. It was like 68,000. So I said, all right.
He probably went to the bathroom. Somebody else from the band was like, fuck, now it's our chance. Quick, unplug it.
It's like 100.
Dude, you broke it, man.
It's like 100 and something.
You broke it. There he is. Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's his face. He's pissed off because he couldn't beat my Pac-Man score. I got him now. I got 100 and I think 12,000 in that. Good luck. It was 70 before he couldn't beat.
He had a couple times where I would blast the geysers off and he'd be right there. And the one time I saw him do it, and I was like, oh, this is a bit now, isn't it? Because he kept walking on over to the sides, and I was like, shit, I gotta blast him off now. So I'd blast off the geysers, man. He would jump, and then he would do a little. What's that?
Dude, they are fun, man.
He was doing finger puppets.
He was doing finger puppets in my lights.
Awesome.
On the ceiling. Yeah, he's literally doing finger puppets on the ceiling. That guy's hilarious.
He was great.
They are great. You want to go ahead and show that clip? Look at that, man. Dude, those walls look so good now.
So good.
You got to show that clip.
So good. Roll it.
I'm telling you, man, if you didn't see this show, you missed out, man.
It's-
I even some people comment, well, they play that song, I would have walked out. Bro,
yeah, they were talking about Backstreet's Back.
that's the point. It's fun.
I
It's
think that was
just
that Bert.
for fun. Yeah,
Is that it?
Bert.
Bert.
I love that guy too.
Bert.
Love
I
him.
love you, man.
Love him.
But
He does. He's got good taste. in
nobody
music,
walked
too.
out.
Bert-
I'll
Bert
tell you
was
my
that. It was a
favorite.
party.
If anything, people were
It was a
outside going,
party.
"How the fuck do I get
Yeah.
in there?"
I also did some cool lighting stuff for that. I did that old
That was a
school
lot of
like
fun, man.
award show lighting for it. It's pretty cool.
That was a lot of
It was
fun.
pretty
That
cool.
was a lot of fun, man. Again, we're looking at we're talking. I'm back and forth talking with their management and
Yeah.
stuff, seeing what we can do. Regardless, we're having it back next year. I just think it might be. We have never done a New Year's thing here
Mhm.
yet, and we've been here for going. This is our 5th year, I guess,
This is
right?
our 5th year.
Yep. So
officially.
we haven't done a New Year's.
Welcome to
thing.
year 5, everyone. Welcome
Yes,
to
man.
year 5.
Yeah, we're killing
Isn't
it.
that
bro.
crazy?
We are killing it.
Isn't that crazy?
2024.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, right?
2024.
5 years of our lives.
5
Wow.
years spending every day with
Wow.
I'll
Ray.
never get back.
Speaking of 5 years of our lives, we have Chandler coming on.
Who seems like he's
Chandler-
been here for 5 years. of our
Chandler
lives.
has been here for 5
Yeah.
years. What did we say, Case? I was looking on here real quick. He's been here like at least 4 or 5 times, right? In different bands.
Yeah, so with beginnings twice.
Yep.
Because they were here 3 times, but he was on the last
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Once with the filming, and then Double Vision. I think they did the Christmas show, and they did 2 before that. I think this is their 4th or 5th time here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
We just love Chandler too.
Love
man.
One was on the
One-
original
One of the
He's
best
such
people.
a great, and his
One
wife
was on the
is
old
such a beautiful, sweet
ticketing
woman.
thing. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he is just
Gotcha.
such a great guy. Like I said, he brings his his wife
Mhm.
with him. She's amazing. The bands he's always with are amazing, and he's just one of those guys that he gets us, we get him.
Mhm.
We all have the same viewpoints of the world.
Yeah,
Let's just
yeah.
say.
I hear he does a great Pat Benatar.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for. What time is he on, by the way, Case?
7:15.
7:15. So he's on soon. Real quick. So again, we're talking with I just want to leave it at that. We are talking with those guys. We'll something to come up.
Mhm.
We do have a couple announcements of shows coming up. So a couple of national acts coming in.
Mhm.
One of them has to do with the Misfits.
Yes.
Just waiting for the contract
Oh,
to
yeah.
get signed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and the other is the Prague band that we had spoke about. Looks like that might be a go too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
Nice.
so that'll be coming up. Hopefully by next Tuesday we can announce those. Just waiting for contracts to come in. But again, a couple really big national acts that are coming in that we're excited about. Trying to do them more on the Tuesday, Thursday. And people ask why. It's the reason why is because we can give you a cheaper ticket. I mean,
Mhm.
we've done it. We're at the point now where we're everything's inclusive. It's I always go back to that shirt down in Wildwood. $20 is $20. Hey man, here $20 is $20, right?
$20.
No more taxes and fees. Everything's inclusive in the price.
Mhm.
So we're going to that. So what we're trying to do as well is you bring some of these national acts in on a Tuesday, Thursday. They're on a route
Yes.
from one place to another. They stop at us. We get them a little cheaper. Therefore, we can give you a cheaper ticket. Now, we could be dickheads and
Mhm.
still charge, the $80 they're getting at the casino, but we still charge the 25, 30, depending on, what
Yeah.
their ask is.
Mhm.
So we can still keep that price down so people can come out on a Thursday night's actually a big night. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
go out on
Thursday,
Thursdays. Yeah.
Thursdays, man. I think more
Yeah.
so than even Friday now at this point. I feel like Friday's been overplayed, cliche. Too many people go out.
A lot of people
So,
work
like, I think
Saturdays now.
a lot of
too.
people work Saturdays.
This fucking
like
economy.
weird-
We work 7 days a week, 365.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm surprised there's not more Sunday stuff actually. Just
Well-
not even necessarily with us, but just in the world in general. When you see what football
Speaking of,
does
we
and
had-
what people do for football,
Wow.
I think
Football.
people got the time on a Sunday to do some shit.
I'm gonna talk about
You
football
know,
right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Pacheco, Isaiah, we love you. Hometown boy had his party
all we've
here.
got to root for now.
Isaiah had his party here last year after they won the Super Bowl. We're rooting for you, my brother. We were rooting for him last year,
Yeah.
even though the Eagles were there too.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
yeah,
like, look,
yeah.
whoever
Look, hey,
won last
man,
year, we were happy.
We could have won, and he could have still broken like every rushing
know,
record
but-
in the NFL.
But
So I would
Isaiah's
have been happy.
fucking doing good,
Yeah,
man.
he's doing great.
I am so
Yep.
proud of him. And I tell you,
Yeah.
every time I see the ball in his hand and I see him like a fucking locomotive, and I know him now standing
Mhm.
next to him going, man, please don't get hurt. Please don't
Yeah.
get hurt. Please don't
Yeah.
get hurt.
Yeah.
Because he's not a big guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's got a big guy mentality. He's like a Chihuahua.
Angry at the earth.
He's like
man.
a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
this little fast guy, and he will
Absolutely.
whoop your ass, man. That dude
Absolutely.
can run. He can juke. He can move.
Yes, he can.
Dude, I am proud of him, man. So here at the Landis, we're now rooting for our Chiefs. We are rooting. Well, again, we're always rooting for Isaiah. But Isaiah, let's do this, buddy. We're going to pretend Taylor Swift doesn't exist, and we're just going to focus on you, my friend, and that odd.
Which is hopefully what his whole team is doing.
That odd
as well.
that iffy quarterback of his right now.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be honest with you, man. You want to win? Keep that defense doing what they're doing, and give Pacheco the ball. Just give Pacheco the ball.
Some may say that is exactly
ball.
what they did during that
And
Chiefs
that's
game.
what
Where
they
it was
did.
way too damn cold to be
Yep.
throwing it.
Yep. What a
And,
game, man.
Yeah, he crushed it.
I'm so proud of
He
him, man.
crushed
What a fucking great guy. Are
Yeah.
we close to Chandler coming on, Case?
I'm stalking the screen. I'm waiting.
Uh-oh. Well, anyway, thank you very much, Pacheco. We love you, man, and we will hopefully maybe even get Isaiah on next time he's back in town. He's a great dude, man. And again, we had one hell of a good party for him, and hopefully we can have another. Fingers crossed.
Maybe
man.
I'll be at that one.
Yeah, that's right. You were away. Yeah.
Of course, the
You
one
were
time we were
away.
like, yeah, we don't have anything going on. Let's Steve go to L.A.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Sundays,
we
okay.
had something going on.
You mentioned Sundays. So people that don't know, I will tell you, it gets packed.
Mhm.
It gets packed.
Yes, it
But
does.
I think our next one is in May. But Sundays, Sundays we have the School of Rock.
Oh no, we got plenty in February.
Do we have more School of Rock? So that
Yes,
must be the
sir.
other School of Rock
Yep.
coming in February. Right?
Yeah, February 4th.
All right. So we have two School of Rocks. We have the one from Cherry Hill, and the other one is from is that Blackwood?
Deptford.
Deptford. It's
Yep.
considered
Deptford was the one that was here
Yeah.
this past weekend.
So we have the other School of Rock come back. But man, these kids can jam. Man, it is
And then
so
in
cool.
March we have one of Elena's shows.
Oh
the
yes,
Sunday Fun
yeah.
Day.
And then we have the Sunday Fun Day, which is Elena, who's a dear friend of ours who books a lot of bands and stuff for us as well. She actually booked what are the guys opening up for
4130.
Tribal Sun 4130.
Yep.
Yeah, they're great guys too, man. But I am so excited for these Sundays, man. But do we have Chandler on?
have Chandler.
No, I hope
Uh-oh.
he's wearing a skirt. What's up, you sexy bitch?
Hello.
no. What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man.
Welcome to the
guys.
Live at the Landis podcast.
Wow.
Turn that up a little, Casey.
With our sponsor, which is Absolute Vodka. As you can see back here, this is the sponsor.
I see that.
Official. We are official, man.
Wow.
How are you doing? We were just talking. This is your 5th time here playing or 6th?
At the Landis this weekend? Yeah, I would say with Double Vision, I think it's 3rd or 4th.
I think it's the 4th with Double Vision. You were here twice with Beginnings.
Right.
You shot a video we won't talk about. And then you're still going to bring the Pat Benatar tribute here, right?
Yeah, I know you want to see me in a dress.
How you doing, my
Not
brother?
gonna happen this lifetime.
How are you though, man? It's good to see you, man.
I'm good. You too. Yeah, I know. I heard a lot about your podcast. That's a really cool idea and innovative. And you guys are always on the cutting edge, man. I'll tell you.
We're reaching a lot of people. You'd be really surprised, man. We get
Yeah.
a lot of feedback, and literally by the end of the week, it's like thousands of views, and it's
No,
really
I'm not.
cool.
I'm not
It's really
surprised
cool.
at all. You come up with some great ideas, and
We
pushing
smoke a lot of
the,
crack.
pushing the
Jingo,
envelope.
the ultimate Santana tribute says hi, Chandler Mogel. Chandler.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is that band back together again?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I love Jingo, man.
Yeah, no, Jingo. Yeah, no, I think they're still going. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were. I love Jingo, man. They were great, man.
They're great.
Fantastic, man.
Great.
Speaking
people,
of
great
fantastic,
players.
bro, you're one of a dear friend. We're just talking how beautiful and lovely your wife is. We just adore her.
Oh,
It's just you're one
kind
of
of you.
those people that became family here, and
Huh.
we love having you. And dude, nobody puts on a show. Foreigner is not putting on a Foreigner show the way you put on a Foreigner show, man.
It is true.
Why they haven't decided to have you front the actual band at this point? I don't understand, man.
well, they are going. The next year is their last year, and from what I
Yep.
hear, it's because the singer is done. So I don't know.
you
I
think?
mean, but it's essentially, yeah. I mean, they have a pretty rigorous touring schedule. So
Yeah.
I don't blame them, but at the same time, I mean, they don't have aside from Mick Jones, who travels with them, but I don't think plays anymore, they don't have any original members in the group.
Yeah,
So
not at all.
it's almost like we'd be competing head to head because
Yeah.
it's
It's
we're
like we were just
essentially
talking
Yeah,
about.
it's true, right?
Yeah, we were
It's,
just talking about Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner. Yes, that was the
That
other
Leonard
one.
Skinner
Yeah.
is
Oh.
literally no one from Leonard Skinner. They were on the Country Music Awards as Leonard Skinner.
Oh no,
I'm
I
like,
didn't know that.
This is a Leonard Skinner tribute band.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or the Leonard Skinner Experience. I like to
Yeah.
call it like, again, you're more of an experience.
Ah.
When you guys play, it's like I saw Foreigner back in the day when they were Foreigner,
Yeah,
not like whatever this thing is torn now. But
Right.
when I see that and I watch you on stage, I get that same energy, I get
Oh.
that same vibe, you get that same feel.
I
We're
try
a
to
little-
take elements of both eras. You know, the elements of the older Foreigner when they had Lou Gramm, and then
Yes.
the newer version now. I feel like they're technically more together now, and they're more like a kind of tour de force thing. And I like a lot of the arrangements they're doing now, and I kind of borrowed those, some of those. So
Well, yeah, but that always helps with your, with your
Mhm.
vocal range and stuff as well. It helps, because
it's great.
dude, back in the day, Grant, he would hit some notes, man. And you're like, where the hell is that even coming from?
Oh, yeah.
We have that one guy that comes in. What's the dude's name from the Escape Band?
Oh,
He's one of
yes,
those, man. He
yes.
hits
Yeah.
notes, man. I can't even see
Yeah.
them. They're so high. But,
Escape. Yeah, that's the Journey band. Yeah.
Oh, they're
Yes,
phenomenal,
yep,
man. They're
yep.
absolutely phenomenal. But man, I've been a big Foreigner fan for years. I
Oh.
remember the first time we met Kathy. She wanted to bring you guys in. That's how how our relationship started.
Mhm.
Yep.
Was bringing you guys in.
I know
And-
it's crazy.
And oh, there's it's so you're gonna have the whole Morrison family on here tonight. You know that, right? They're all
Morrison Row. Oh, whoa.
There
Look
they
at
are.
that.
Yeah, look
Look
at
at
that.
that.
That's a great shot.
That is a beautiful shot, man.
Yeah.
We love Joe too. Joe always he always tunes in every week too. We love him so much.
Ah,
But Kathy brought you here, and that for me is what kind of opened my door to tribute acts. I was always like, man, tribute acts are those guys that play the casino,
right.
whatever, But I saw something different, and we said it's like, dude, these are great musicians. Okay, they're to me, it's not. I don't know how to say. I feel like they call them
Sure.
tribute acts, but I feel like it's more. Again, you give an experience.
Yeah, it's a different kind of thing, where the tributes bands have been on the rise for a while now, and I wanted to throw my hat in the ring on that and find something that was in my wheelhouse. It wouldn't be too contrived, and it's an interesting thing because a lot of people just think they'll throw a misnomer at you like, oh, where's your cover band playing? I'm like, it's not a cover band, it's a tribute
not
band.
exactly,
And I have to
exactly.
correct them on that.
Yeah.
It's exactly like you said. It's an experience, and it's and I felt it on stage too. It's like if you're really doing it right, you become that group. You become that energy,
Yes,
and
yes.
and that's where the tribute thing is in effect, because people they come because they want that vibe. They want to feel what they felt in the past when they seen the original artist. And a lot of the original artists, no offense to them, but they may go out of that vibe, or not just for stylistically, or just because
they're
they're
fucking
hanging
old.
it up or they're not playing anymore. So
Just
Yeah.
say it. They're fucking old.
yeah,
the
there's
point-
a number of reasons, but the tribute bands can carry it on in a way that's very it's an interesting thing. You almost look back like 20 years and be like, well, it wouldn't have worked then, but for now,
Yeah.
in 2024, it's definitely working.
And the reason why is because you're playing an era of music that you take the 60s and the 70s rock and roll into the 80s. That is music that's never going to be back again. No one's ever going to play it again. Those bands are now to the point, like you said, they're either retiring or getting old, whatever the problem
Right.
is.
Mhm.
But you're continuing a legacy. It's like when we bring
Yeah.
Quiet Riot. You got one guy left in Quiet Riot with Rudy.
Yeah.
But dude,
Right.
I saw Quiet Riot back in the day.
Right.
This is Quiet Riot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, for me, when I watch you guys, if I was to close my eyes, I would feel like I'm watching Foreigner, or at
Yeah.
least at a Foreigner concert, and that's what matters to me most.
Mhm.
We have a couple of Rush bands, for instance, is a big one.
Yeah.
Journey's another one. They come in and they have a female singer because nobody can hit the high notes. Nobody can do what Geddy does, right? But
Right.
you'll notice you're never going to see them here, because it doesn't work. You're not to me, that's not paying tribute. Now you're not really giving them the experience of the band. Like we have a Rush tribute coming back in, 3 guys, They fucking play Rush like Rush played Rush.
You got to have
Now-
somebody in the who's has a similar vibe to the original singer and that can
Absolutely.
sing the songs and
Yeah.
and you know, you can't change it around too much. It's interesting with Double Vision with tributing Foreigner is that we didn't have to focus on so much the look, because a lot of tribute bands, it's all about the look or the gimmick.
I'm
or
not
something like
about that. Yeah.
Wigs, spandex, whatever. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things maybe that can work in, but for Foreigner, it's all about the music.
Yep.
And the cool thing about that is, oh, this is great. I don't have to worry about the image. I mean, obviously we make ourselves look good and rocking and everything, but the main focus is on the sound and the songs. And we want to make the sound the priority and the paramount.
And you do. And you do. But
So-
you have a great range. That's what I love about you too as a person. And like we've heard you front this band, we've heard you front a Chicago band. Again, talk about singing.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have some pipes to sing Chicago, and it sounds right. And you did it right. When
Thanks.
that band played here, they played here because of you.
I
I mean, the band's great, but you got to have that front man that brings it. And look, I'm sorry, it's my venue. They don't have it anymore. It wasn't the same to me. You know, we had them back after you, and it just wasn't the same.
Well, they
We have
wanted
another Chicago band coming.
Yeah, different thing, because they wanted the bass player, you know, the Peter Cetera
Yep.
thing with a bass player that sings, and that makes
Well,
sense.
hey, look at our Rush act. The bass player doesn't sing, the guitar player sings, but they sound like Rush.
Oh, it's
I mean,
they switched them around. Okay,
exactly. But
Yeah,
it doesn't
interesting.
matter as long as somebody up there and you're giving them the same feel.
Right.
Again, you came in again. We won't talk about the band, but you came in and you did
The video.
Bad Company.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
when you sang Bad Company, bro. Yeah, but you can sing Bad Company.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So
Yeah.
you
absolutely.
have this range of being able to sing and almost embody those individuals that led those bands. And I love that, man. I think it's
Well,
such a
thanks,
wonderful
man.
thing.
Thanks for noticing that, and you know, it means a lot. And I try to you know, in my journey in music, I try to, you know, I try to constantly be a better dynamic front man and be able to sing different stuff, because that's how you work in this business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
you are
could-
dynamic. And I think that's what makes your show so good. When you come to the front of the stage, it's like you give the people what rock and roll always gave us. Not a guy standing behind the microphone, you know, just you know, trying to remember the lyrics to the look at that, like that right there. I love this picture because I don't know what the green is on your face, but it's freaking cool.
I think the camera.
But
That's
it's
cool.
it might be the thing that takes the flash or whatever.
Yep.
But dude, that's rock and roll.
Yeah.
You're getting in the face. You're giving the audience experience. Look at the Morrison family, man. They love you.
Yes.
They are the leaders of your fan club.
They're one of our first original groups of fans. No, they're fantastic people.
And it is phenomenal. Casey's apparently got a ton of pictures of you too. Let's watch a clip real quick. You want let you guys say let's run a clip real quick.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
come
All right,
on.
that was the last time, right? That was
Yeah,
last
you have to understand how good. I don't know if you know how good that sounds.
Oh no, it sounds great.
I mean, we have. I tell everybody too, man. Bob is probably one of the best sound guys. I'll put Bob up against anybody on the planet. I just will.
Awesome.
I don't care. We've had some of the biggest groups in the world come in here, and they come in with their sound guy, and it's just a muddy fucking mess. And we look at each other and go, "Well, it's a shame Bob couldn't have done that show. It would have been. We would have heard that fucking lead guitar player a little bit better, you know." But dude, right there, that sounds like Foreigner to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And your your interaction with the audience, we've played in bands.
Yep.
When you're down there in the audience, it's a different vibe. You got people grabbing you, people smacking you, you know, but you're still in the moment, and that's what makes a rock star.
See, I never did that shit.
Yeah.
I never did any of that shit. I have my guitar, man. I was up on the stage. I'm here. This is
I played
me.
the guitar, and then
Did you
when
ever
I
smack
was
somebody
in the
though,
one
Steve?
band,
A little harder to take the guitar and the mic stand in with you. You know, go running around.
nowadays you can
Wait.
take that sucker.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Steve, you were a singer?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah,
didn't know.
absolutely. Yeah, I actually used to do some like musicals and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I used to
You
take
didn't know that
vocal
about
lessons
us?
up on Broadway, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Come up
You
on
didn't-
stage. I'll get you up on the last song. We can,
You should actually, if you look back
Yeah.
in the booth, like for almost all of these shows, I am singing along at the top of my lungs to half of these damn songs.
Yep.
I really am. So I forget who it was that was just here. We had one not too long ago, and I made a joke about, oh well, I'll just give me a mic back here for that one part, for this one part of the song, right? And then they ended up actually like missing that one part of the song. And I'm like, oh shit, I should have actually done it.
That.
I
Yeah,
should have done it. It would have
I
been
remember.
perfect.
You know, that's a funny thing you say because the Foreigner songs, like everybody, we hear this. The thing we hear most all the time is people come to our shows. They say to us after the show or at some other point, they're like, you know, I didn't know you guys were great, but I had no idea Foreigner had all those hits. No idea.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's almost like a secret thing because the name like you have a band like Journey who has I'd say maybe about the same amount of hits or maybe even a little less.
Yeah.
But their name is a star-studded thing and is in, you know, is crosses all the genres probably because they had a super smash hit that was in Sopranos and Glee.
It's in all the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But
Yep.
Foreigner has so many amazing hits that everybody knows, but they don't all necessarily know the name Foreigner. Most people have heard the name, but it's sometimes it's considered like, you know, not. It's just that you ask a younger kid, hey,
Yep.
you know who Foreigner is? No, you know who Journey is? Oh yeah, I heard of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
I see what you
kinda
mean.
like
There's
that.
there's an awesome show on that I'm totally addicted to called Tacoma FD,
Oh yeah.
and it opens up with Hot Blooded.
Yeah.
That's their
okay.
theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had some songs on Stranger Things too.
oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because they play the '80s thing a lot. So
Yeah,
you got
right.
a lot of the '80s bands in there. But I think you're right. I think the only I went to see, and I was just telling the girl was just here, Sean, and she sings for
Starship.
Starship.
Well, they're Starship now. I don't know. I keep thinking Jefferson Airplane, but you know they've had so many.
Oh,
I saw Starship one time, and somebody's like, "Oh, let's go." You know, Starship. I'm like, I don't want to fucking see Starship. Who wants to see fucking Starship, right? I went. I knew every song they played.
yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
like, holy crap!
Yeah.
right.
Who knew? Now I would go see Starship in a second. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know all these songs.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
thinking I know one song, maybe two.
Yeah.
I knew every song. Same way with Foreigner.
It is. It's interesting. And yeah, and I, you know, like I Want to Know What Love Is, I think was their biggest tune.
Yeah,
That everybody knows, but obviously
hot blooded to me.
Blooded.
Of course, Double
Pure.
Vision,
Mm-hmm.
Double Vision feels like
Yep.
the first time. Urgent, Waiting for a Girl.
Urgent, another big
See, it
one.
feels like the first time. I think to me, that's the one I've heard the most, like in movies and things
Right.
like that. Like
That
that's
does-
definitely
You hear
one
that
you
shit in
hear
your
a
fucking
lot.
wet dreams is what
Yeah.
you're hearing. Feels like the first time. Oh shit! I got a baby now.
Just
Steve's got a baby, bro.
I do.
Little Steve.
I do.
He's got little
Yeah.
Steve here now.
Yeah, since last time.
Yeah,
you've
we
been
got to
here.
bring him back up. We got to get him on the show, man.
Hell yeah. Well, he's starting to sit up, so I could plop him right down.
When are you having a kid,
right
man?
You have a
guys
kid?
been-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
He
3 months
is
now?
well. He'll be 4 months
4
old
months.
in 3 days.
4 months old
Yeah.
now.
Oh my gosh! So it's new. Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
very new. Yeah. What's that?
I said congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're breaking up. You're going in and out for some reason. You were breaking up there for a second.
Oh really?
Now I got you back.
We got you back.
Got you
No,
back.
I said he might not even been conceived last time.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When was the last time you were here? Now
Oh,
that I think
actually,
about it.
no, that's not true. I was there to see Glenn Hughes in August.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
And that was great.
Yeah.
Glenn will be
And
back.
then he was born shortly
Glenn-
thereafter
yeah.
that, September.
Yeah, we're talking to Glenn. We got some dates on hold
Yeah.
for him. He's coming back. He's doing a tour.
We
right
did
now.
the Striper show, and then I literally the next day had to go to the
Had a
hospital.
baby.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy. And then come back that Friday for brain damage.
God
So,
brought the child.
I'd call that
here.
a rock and roll fantasy.
it
Rock
story.
and
was.
roll.
Yeah.
Who's
Look at
that?
us. Look at us.
Casey's
Look at us.
dropping those four.
Yeah, Casey hides over there in the corner.
Casey's
Why
best.
is
Say
he
hi,
in the
Casey.
picture?
Casey doesn't want to say hi today.
Get in the picture, Casey. Come
Hi,
on.
Chandler. No. I look like a I don't know.
She just
Can't
drove.
come up with something
She
good.
just drove like about 2
But hi.
hours to get here from her, and that where there was like a lot of snow. We have another guy who usually joins us, CT. He's like more of a local music guy, and you know there was a
Oh,
there,
man,
there was a
everyone's
little bit
got
of
good
ice on
jokes
the
to
ground, so he couldn't make it tonight.
tell. Yeah.
But Casey drove, a couple hours to get here, so she didn't have a chance to get in her suit or nothing. I don't know what to Look at
Your
us.
suit?
We're fucking ugly as sin, but we're here, right?
Yeah, wait.
You
I
didn't-
definitely don't look any worse than you do. So
Maybe someday we'll look like this guy, right?
I know,
I
right?
doubt it. I doubt it.
no, for
Come
those
on.
of the that you that don't know,
Anything of that.
Chandler, look at this. I mean, this is
Look at
what
that,
we
dude.
talk
You're
about.
a fucking rock star.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
what we talk about when we say, like, he is a front man of all front men.
Absolutely,
He
absolutely.
does the
Yeah,
whole damn
too
thing.
kind.
Oh,
Too
Those are
absolutely.
Glenn Hughes' clothes you're wearing too, bro.
Yeah, I snagged him from backstage at the show,
Dude.
and
One of my favorite things, I'll never forget that. I think it was the second time Glenn was here with the
Mm-hmm.
Daisies, and I walked backstage. I was talking to Doug Ulrich because we become friends with these guys after a while.
Sure.
Doug actually is. Every time Steve posts a picture of the baby, he's like, "Oh, what a cute kid!" It's like Doug Ulrich
It's crazy.
cares
Yeah.
more about his kid than some of Steve's friends.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
But I walked backstage.
and you got
I
all
walked
the names.
backstage, and we have the bathroom off to the side, right? And Glenn Hughes comes out of the bathroom, and he's wearing this getup, man, with the everything's flowing and the bell bottoms are kicking.
Butterflies.
Oh, and he looks at me, he goes, "Does this look rock and roll?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
That's
I'm
awesome.
like,
Does
"Are you
it?
kidding me?" I'm like, "Bro, you are rock and roll, man." I'm like,
He's a-
"Where the fuck did you get these clothes, man?
He-
60s?"
He's a legend.
No, dude,
a
he's
legend.
beyond the legend. I can't wait
Yeah.
to see him back, man. He'll be back this year. Yeah,
But hey, you're kind of getting up there in your own right, to be honest. I mean, man, we have more people come back and want to talk about you than anyone else. So
Joe Morrison.
I know. I'm trying. I know. I'm on your. I got some posters on your wall, and I'm on the
Yeah.
front of your ticket booth too.
That's right. You are on the front of the
Absolutely, yeah.
building, man.
Yeah.
Right next to the legendary Steve Desco.
It's an honor. It's an
That
honor.
you guys share the front of our building. What the
the,
fuck were
the
we
front
thinking?
men of our building right there. There it is.
No, dude, we love you to death, man. Anything different? You got any surprises this show? You dropping any new tracks in?
No, see, the
Do you
thing-
ever do any real quick? That's a question I wanted to ask you. Do you ever do anything that was maybe like a B-side that like
Yeah.
people like me might have heard that some people don't
we do.
recognize?
we mix it up and throw them in here and there. Like songs like "Nightlife" or "Head
I
Nod."
love that song, dude.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
we might be able to do that on Saturday.
Oh, I would love to hear that, man.
Yeah, no, it's a good. I mean, but the thing is, they have so many hits, so there's so many songs we have to include, and then
Yes.
sometimes there's no time for anything
Yeah.
else. So-
Yeah.
But we have extra. We have 6 or 7 other tunes that we throw in. "Heart Turns to Stone."
Oh
Love
yes, another
Telephone.
good tune.
But we usually only use them if we're having to play longer than like an hour and a half or something.
Mhm.
But we mix and match them here and there. They got a great catalog, and the cool thing about Foreigner's catalog is, they've got elements of, they got pop, they got rock, they got hard and heavy rock. They got
Yeah, it's true.
They got everything.
It's true.
they got blues rock. I mean, like they cover it all, and it's a really cool, diverse palette of songs to do.
Joe Morrison's on. He said, "Ready to rock Saturday night."
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I always loved about Foreigner too. I'm a big album cover guy.
Yeah.
I always loved their album covers throughout the years, all the way up to even like just when it was just simply Foreigner 4 with that one, that one simplistic album cover, they always had like the coolest album. Them and Duran Duran always had really kick-ass fucking album covers, man. I don't know why. But they were
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
And
cool.
yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It's just what was that guy's name? He's a famous artist.
Roger Dean.
Yes, Roger
Yes.
Dean. Dude, that guy
Yes.
can
Yes.
paint.
Yeah.
Like that. What's the Yes song? The one that folds out like this?
Mhm.
Dude, that is one painting that he did for that whole fucking
I
album.
gotta
man.
slide over a little bit.
Yeah,
now.
it's not. I think that's a 6. I think there's 6 records in that.
Yes. I
Yeah, it
believe
is
so,
huge,
yeah.
man. That is. I'm a big Yes fan. So, but that's another band. So that's been back and forth a few times. Awaken.
You know, Kathy has a Yes band now.
Is that the Awaken band?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've been here. They're coming back. This is their 3rd or 4th time coming
Oh,
Yeah, I
back.
think this will be
Oh
third.
wow. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they've been here a few times, dude. They are straight up.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That's
They're
a difficult
Fantastic.
thing to capture or imitate. I mean,
It's
that-
tough.
and with John Anderson's voice, I mean, nobody's like that. So how do you even do that?
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you've had a chance. If you're a Pink Floyd fan, you need to come and see the Pink Floyd band that we have here. You know,
Sure.
they're Brain Damage, they're called. I know I talk them up a lot, but bro, I've seen Pink Floyd since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Big Floyd fan. I saw all Roger Waters tours. I've seen
Wow.
everything that's been out there. I've seen the Brit Floyd. I've seen the Laser Floyd. These guys, man, are musically perfect to Pink Floyd. That's what we want here. That's why we love you so much.
Yeah.
When you come here, whether it was with Chicago, and you see, dude, look, I don't want to be a dick, but this is our home. You know what I mean? That Chicago band was not the same without you.
Oh,
It just wasn't.
I do appreciate that. I felt like I did bring something special to it.
You
for sure.
did. And I'll be honest with you, if you were still fronting that band, we would still be asking you to play here with that band.
Sure.
Because it was such a great band and no offense to the guys, it's just not the same. It just wasn't the same. And for us, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the best of the best. And when we find them, we try to, like, again, we'll bring Steve Desco back. Best Ozzy around, man. I don't give a shit when anybody says the guy pulls off Ozzy like there's no tomorrow. You
Right.
pull off Foreigner like you're watching Foreigner. You know, they pull off, Awaken pulls off, yes, in perfection.
Mhm.
Brain Damage, but so we try to bring these bands back, and bands like Brain Damage, they play 5 times a year.
Yeah.
We're one of them.
Oh, that's it?
That's
Really?
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this year, I don't know if you know that they played they did the Wizard of Oz, the Dark Side of what they call Dark Side of the Rainbow,
Yeah.
where they played the Dark Side of the Moon album 2.5 times all the way through while the movie played behind them
Wow.
and messed up twice. They one time
And when we say mess up,
one time he hit a button the wrong
Notice.
time.
it was minuscule.
Yeah, one time he hit a button the wrong time, but he fixed it immediately. And the second time they were they were off beat, literally 3 beats, and they fixed it, and that was it, the whole show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
perfection, dude. That's what we love. And that's what you get if you come Saturday and you see this Foreigner band. And again, all the hits are there.
Yeah.
You know, this is perfection of Foreigner. You're not going to see, you can go see Foreigner right now. You're not going to get this experience like you'll get watching these guys
No.
jam.
Hey, I'll tell you soon, Larry and Walt are going to have to put you on the payroll.
I do love Larry. I do, man. Now,
They're
Walt
going to
and
owe
I,
you some money soon.
I'm going to tell you, Walt and I, and it's funny because Walt and I saw Yes together. We
Mhm.
didn't even know we were in the same stadium. We're talking about the tour. I'm like, wait a minute. I was sitting right next to the stage, man.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, you remember this?
Yeah.
Him and I could have been best friends growing up. I mean,
Oh,
literally.
100%.
And you find that. We find that here with musicians. Like I said, we love you. He says he covers Paul Rogers great as well.
Yes.
That's you. Joe's talking about you. We were just saying that, Joe. You weren't on, you fuckhead.
What?
Yeah, we were just saying how great you do, Paul. You have a more diverse voice, where some of the other bands we bring in, it's like that's the band that they're meant to play with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And again, I think I don't know, man. I'm just a fan of yours, bro, and I'm not a fan of anybody but myself. So
Well, that's good that you're a fan.
that's a joke, man. That's a fucking joke. But no, man, we love you. Anything that you
For the good of the order.
yeah, yes, exactly. Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you? I know there's another question. You play other places, so you play outside. A lot of times when you guys play these outside venues, you get a really huge crowd because it's summer, everybody's out, it's a festival, whatever. Is there any place that you with this band have played that you would say is probably one of your favorite shows? Like, what was your favorite show? And was Joe Morrison there?
He was at a few other shows besides the Landis.
Oh, I know he travels.
Yeah, no. We need to bring the Morrisons on as part of our crew, I think.
Oh, dude, he would be honored.
Yes.
He was our drum tech once.
Official. Yeah, he was.
That's
Actually,
Quiet Riot.
Joe is a drum tech. So yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. These plays, yeah. No, our favorite show ever. That's a tough one. We've had so many great shows, but I gotta say, one of our first shows was at the Landis Theater, and it's gonna be our most recent show on Saturday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're coming full circle.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
And
let me tell you
absolutely.
something.
Always feel at home playing at the Landis. I gotta
You-
say that. 'Cause
you just-
we
You
could
just said something, and it made me think, man. You know what? Again, you didn't know. Like, I sang in bands. I sang in on Broadway. This guy sang. He plays guitar. I play guitar. We both played the drums. Joe Morrison can rip the fuck out of a drum set, dude.
Yeah.
That man is good. No, I'm telling you, he's really good. You need to bring him up one day.
Chandler, can you see these comments down here? Please tell me. You can.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
thank
see
God
him.
it works that way that we think.
Joe wants you to bring him on as backup singer.
And Joe can be your own personal security.
We should do a special show at the Landis incorporating the Morrisons. So we have
That's
Joe,
what I'm saying. You put Joe on drums.
100%.
Christine and Cassidy as
Oh, my
backgrounds, and
goodness.
yep. And soon there's going to be another member of the family there.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Yep.
right. She's
Absolutely.
expecting. I forgot.
Yeah. So
Joe's going to be a grandpa.
and singers.
Yeah. Yes. And one mascot.
Oh, Eddie, right? Which
Eddie,
always-
yes.
Yeah, Eddie. Yep. He's
Yep.
always got his Eddie mask,
That's
man.
classic. I gotta say, when I saw those pictures, I'm like, man.
I'll tell you, he came walking in here. I had no idea that I mean, obviously it doesn't, he's somebody we know very well. So it should be
Yeah.
a shock, but I didn't know he knew like all the codes to the doors and shit like
Oh,
that
yeah.
to get through the
What?
building. And he comes walking in here when we did our Halloween show for
With his
this,
Eddie mask.
and he's
on.
got the Eddie mask on. I'm like, who the fuck let him in? Dude, there's nobody here right now. Like, how the hell
I
did he
love
get
the
here?
guy, man. I trust him. I love the guy.
That's
It was
amazing.
great. It was fantastic.
How long has Double Vision been around? How long have you guys been playing together?
We filmed our first promo video in 2018, but we didn't start
Okay.
playing until early 2019. Our first gig was March 2019. It was actually
Okay.
a parade, a St. Patrick's Day parade.
Oh,
Believe
shit.
No, that's awesome.
I think it was Scranton or Wilkes-Barre. Can't remember.
Now,
Which one.
has it been all the same members, or have you gone through a couple
Yeah.
different members?
No, I mean we've had a couple people fill in from time to time, but we still have all the same. We still have all the same guys. You know, it's a unit. That's what makes the band magical. It's a brotherhood. You know.
Fucking Joe. Joe, all I tell you is I lube that flute up, my friend. I don't go in dry, baby.
Don't get the band camp days. Oh man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Harry said, Joe, Rob asked, where is the band from and how did you come about? That's a great question.
Yeah.
Where's everybody out of?
We're all from North Jersey area. A couple, Sean, a guitar player, lives in Manhattan, very close to where we're based, though. So everybody's in the northern New Jersey area, more or less. And basically, I mean, like I said earlier, I just wanted to, I wanted to throw my hat in the tribute ring. People were saying that I sounded like, Steve Walsh, Lou Gramm, Joe Lynn Turner. So I'm thinking
I can see some Steve Walsh.
Mhm.
I can see Walsh in there. Yeah.
I'm thinking what's viable. Like what I don't know if a Kansas tribute would fully work in some of the places we want to play or I wanted to play. And I didn't, if, obviously Rainbow or something like that, I don't think would work stateside.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking Foreigner, really, there's really no other Foreigner tributes around. There were some bands that did it a little bit here and there, but didn't really do it extensively into the level that I wanted to do it at. So I thought of that band being like the perfect band where there's not too many other tribute bands like it, and they have the hits, and they should have a big, an act playing these kind of rooms like that. So, in their footsteps, basically. So I just decided to take a swing at it, and then I started putting the band together, and I held an audition, and Chris, Sean, and Alex, I met them all at the same time. Tony was from the there they are.
There you go. There's the whole group, man. Yeah.
And then Jason later, originally it was going to be a good friend of mine, Chris Schwartz, on guitar, but he was in the band Go Go Gadget at the time, and he couldn't really do it. So Jason, was a local guy, really known in the area. So we got him. He was very young. He was only 17 at the time. So, but he's a freaking prodigy. And Tony, the sax player, came from the wedding world. I do wedding bands as well. So I know.
Oh, I forgot you do that. That's right.
Yeah. I know Tony from the wedding bands, and he's just one of the best sax players I've ever seen or heard. So I'm like, dude, you're coming with me. I gotta take you for this. So
yeah, when you have we noticed that. Who was that? Speaking. Well, I know.
My
you're
buddy
right.
is the bass player of that band.
Yeah, but
You
you're
just mentioned.
yeah, but you're right.
Of Go Go Gadget, my buddy Luke is their bass player now.
Oh, in the current lineup?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I don't know the guys in the current lineup, but my friend was in the older lineup.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But when you bring a real sax into into any show that has those instruments, it has that brass instrument, especially the sax, and it's the real sax. It's not a keyboard player.
Yes.
Or again,
Going back to brain damage.
We'll go back to brain
I
damage.
knew it.
They killed it with a guitar, but now they have a sax player. Bam! They just went up like 3 levels, and he's a great guy, nice
makes
guy.
a huge difference.
And it really is, because you're giving people. Look, it's another guy you got to split a few bucks with, but now more people are going to turn out because they're going to see something a little bit different.
No, it's he. You know, we've done shows without Tony, and we do shows with him. He's not available all the time, so we'll go out as a 6-piece sometimes. But he is. I mean, when he elevates, it definitely elevates the show when he's around, for sure. So,
no, but we appreciate it. Again, it's do we have any other clips or anything you want to show real quick? Casey, I think, has another clip I wanted to show.
That rock and roll fantasy.
Oh, dude, rock and roll fantasy. How did we forget that one? That was my jukebox hit back in the day. Not even jukebox hero.
Ready?
Let's hear it.
God, dude, it's so good, man. It's so good.
That's what
they are one of the tightest bands.
Oh, absolutely,
you guys
man.
for sure. You do it
Absolutely.
like few do. The where you just come in, you have everything ready to go. There is, we get a couple bands in here where it might be their first time in a long time, or they've never even played a place like this. So they come in, they hear how everything sounds so different and sounds so huge, and they're like, well, wait a minute, what if we did this, and what if we did that, and by the time they're done sound check, their entire set has changed. So now everything that we've put together has gone out the window at that point. But it's, you guys come in, you have your shit together, you have it done, you're all professionals, and you can really tell. They're absolutely amazing.
And these guys are playing. Yes. These guys are now playing all over the place. I mean, I feel like honestly, you're one of those bands that could go national. You could tour, start moving out a little west, maybe down south a little bit more.
We've been doing that. We've been playing the Midwest. We've been going south. We're looking. Awesome. We still got.
You're the kind of band though. You're the kind of band that needs to do that, and it's one of the things that, and I've watched you guys grow since you've been here, since the first time to I can't wait to see what you Saturday, how much better you could even possibly be.
Oh,
but it's kind of like the venue. We've grown too, man. We're to the point where we had bands in here that had played a couple bars that now people saw them here and they have a little video or whatever, and now all of a sudden they're playing. Every time you turn around, they're playing a big venue again. And so we just had Octane here, the band from the 90s that was fucking – they sold out.
Wow.
I mean, that was their 20th anniversary show. We do have Heaven's Edge coming in finally. Yeah. They're doing a benefit for what's the gentleman's name?
I know a couple
Brian Wolf.
Yes, Brian Wolf.
Yeah.
They're doing the benefit for Brian Wolf on a Sunday. So it's like,
Casey has a graphic.
Yeah. Casey has a graphic. There it is.
Yeah, I saw
that. Man, bless your heart, brother.
You got the Queen band, Kathy's Queen band too.
Yes,
that's right. Oh, they're phenomenal. Talk about another great band. There's another band that is not. I have had, man. When I tell you, you're not on my side. I get an email every day. Casey gets 3 or 4. She sends them over to me. Queen, this. Oh, this guy looks like Freddie Mercury. This guy's trying to look like Freddie Mercury. Nobody sounds like that band.
Yeah,
right.
That band is truly paying tribute to Queen, like Queen should be played tribute. Those guys are phenomenal. 33 and a third are phenomenal. Yeah. But they're not a Queen experience. But they're giving you Queen the way Queen should be given to you. So I would.
They're doing it like the sound, covering all the sound record, right? Like Get the Let Out does, basically.
Yes, exactly. They're giving you the music the right way.
See, that's the side of the tribute acts that I want Double Vision to be on. So.
Yes. Well, that's actually, it's funny you mentioned Get the Let Out, because that's what I was going to say. I could see you guys, now that you're saying you're kind of really starting to branch out. I could see this being, especially now with Foreigner kind of, starting to hang things up themselves. I think that's
Yeah.
what made Get the Lead Out so big, is that, obviously Led Zeppelin hasn't been a band in however many years. I mean,
Never will
it's
be.
been a long time, and they never will be again.
Yep.
There are no reunion tours,
Right.
and I think that helped them out, because they did it at a time where everything was fresh, it was new,
Right.
but they also picked a group that there was no chance of them getting back together.
Well,
They
I have
could
gotten-
take it and run
I get
with it,
Foreigner
and now
bands.
they're selling out Red Rocks and shit like
I
that.
get Foreigner bands.
Oh, yeah,
Literally just got one the
absolutely.
other day. We got
Absolutely.
one. The guy's now gotten a hold of us like 4 times.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I watched your
Yeah.
videos. Maybe you
Yeah.
should watch this video.
Yeah.
Again, you're the Foreigner band, brother. I wouldn't bring another Foreigner band in. I mean, and we know we had he was great too with the what's his name from American Idol. He does a Foreigner tribute. Constantine Morales.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Constantine came in here and he played the Rock of Ages thing. It was phenomenal.
Cool.
But I've seen his videos, and he might have been on American Idol, but he doesn't give us Foreigner like you do, bro.
Mhm.
And that's no offense to Constantine. The guy's great,
Yeah.
great guy, amazing talent, but
Yeah.
it's just not the same. And then I just had another Foreigner / speaking of Journey, it was a Foreigner Journey tribute trying to come in. A lot of people are doing that too now. Now they're trying to mesh,
There's
and I'm like, don't
there-
do that.
3 or 4 of those out there actually right now.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. I mean, I think if you, no disrespect to any of those bands, but I think if you start adding other bands in and make it a hybrid thing, I think you're just going back to the territory of cover band.
Oh, absolutely,
Then
100%.
Going forward into the tribute aspect and actually assimilating the artist. I mean, I'll be transparent with you. Our goal is to become the next Foreigner,
Yeah.
because and so if they're not on the market anymore, we want to take their place in the biggest.
And-
That's
And
so
we will be your biggest salesperson. We will be your biggest proponent. And if you ever need anything, we will always be here for you, man.
I
We
know.
love you guys. We would never have another Foreigner tribute in. We have had bands in. Again, you were
Yeah.
with Beginnings.
Mhm.
Again, they came in after you, and we're like, okay. We haven't had a Chicago band since then.
Oh
Until
wow.
the one we just booked called Make Me Smile. And they're coming in, and they're great.
Okay.
10-piece
I've never heard.
band. Oh, they're a 10-piece band. They got their shit together. The videos I saw were phenomenal. The guys that book them are really cool. A couple guys out of New York. And I finally said, all right, let's try them out. We've had the same thing. We had a YouTube band in, and they were okay. We had another YouTube band come in, and we looked at each other and went, holy shit,
Mhm.
that's U2. Again, we're huge U2 fans.
Who's that?
Well,
Unforgettable Fire.
No, the one we had that came in was called Mysterious Ways.
Mhm.
Okay.
Dude, no. They're like you with Foreigner. I've had 15 Foreigner people want to play, but nobody does Foreigner like you, man.
No, again.
U2's another one. We get U2 acts all the time,
Yeah.
But we got you and we love you, man. And
That and the fucking Beatles, man.
And the
we get
Beatles.
Beatles ones.
Christ, man.
Big
Everybody's a
time.
Beatles tribute.
You have a
Oh,
big-
we only do this
Wow.
era and that era and this era, and we'll only do this album of Beatles.
Right.
We only do
Mono
what they did
version,
on
not
Abbey
the
Road.
stereo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insanity. But look, again, so this Saturday,
the set.
Double Vision, a
Mhm.
true Foreigner experience. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. There they are. All wonderful musicians. Tight as can be. Amazing music. If you like Foreigner, I'm going to tell you, if you only know a couple Foreigner songs,
Mhm.
you come because you're going to go, holy shit.
Mhm.
I didn't know they sang all these songs.
Yeah.
Because they do all the hits. Like you said, you're going to throw in a couple songs. And dude, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Chandler, I'm just happy to have you back. Your
Yeah.
family here. We love you, man.
Same.
Is your wife coming by this time?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure.
All right. If
Yeah.
not, you send her our love and tell her we'd love to see her.
Will
She's
do.
an absolute, just what a firecracker, man. She's a sweet woman. We love her to death. So
Thank
yep,
you.
yep. It's like I said, you guys, you're 2 peas in a pod, man. When you meet good people in life, and we were just saying, man, and we all have the same views. I mean, which is so it's like,
We definitely do on that. Yeah.
your family, brother, your
Yeah.
family here, and we cannot wait to see you Saturday when you come for your load in. And again, we're looking forward to it. 7:00 doors open. Show starts at 8. Tickets still on sale. Double Vision. Again, thank you so much, Chandler, for coming on to the
Thank you.
Absolute Vodka Presents live at the Landis podcast. Thank you, brother. We love you, buddy. Safe
Guys,
travels.
see
Safe
you Saturday.
travels.
Okay. Take care. Bye bye.
There
See
it
you,
is, ladies
Chandler.
and gentlemen. Saturday, January 20th. That is this Saturday, 8 p.m. Double Vision, the Foreigner Experience. They really are, man. They're a top-notch band.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorites. They're, again, like you said, they're a group where you don't realize it until you start listening to them play. You're like, wait a minute, they sang this song?
See,
This is
Joe
them?
even says, look, Double Vision reminded him of all the songs he forgot.
Yeah.
And it's true.
It's
So
true.
I grew up in an age we didn't have cell phones, didn't have all that shit. We had jukeboxes in the pizza shops.
Yep.
Jukebox Hero was the Jukebox Heroes on Jukebox. But man, you played they always had Jukebox Hero. The other side was also a hit.
Yeah.
It was Urgent or something.
Yep.
Every time you would go to the
Urgent. I love that
jukebox and you
song,
would
man.
play a song from
It's one of my
Foreigner,
favorites.
you always played both sides.
Again, with the sax solo
Oh,
in
it's
it.
phenomenal.
Oh,
Man. Phenomenal. Love them, man.
another good one.
Love them, love them, love 'em. What you got, girlfriend?
We do have a tribal son here with us.
Tribal Son.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm excited about these guys, man. I'm really excited. I'm a big Godsmack fan.
Before we do that, we keep skipping things that we're supposed to do.
What are we skipping?
And we keep
Oh,
forgetting
you can
to do
skip
it.
that.
No, we can't skip it. This is what makes us money.
Okay, go for it,
Does it
Steven.
make us money?
Absolute Vodka. We have new drinks now in the
Oh,
concession
yes.
stand. These were an absolute hit this weekend.
The
We literally
pineapple.
sold out of everything this weekend.
Oh, wow.
So if there's anything missing, there was a shutdown between where we got all of our stuff at this week.
Sure.
It's their holiday, so if there's anything that's your favorite, rest assured it will be back next week at the latest. But we
forgot
did.
about
We
that.
absolutely got ran through in the concession stand.
Yeah.
These were an absolute hit. People were buying them up. We have 4 flavors: the berry vodka Rita, the mango mule, the grapefruit Paloma. They ran out first this weekend. They were a hot seller. And a pineapple martini.
Now I know CT, who's not with us tonight, who's usually here. He got the pineapple one, and like I said, I'm a big
Yes.
pineapple fan. He said it was freaking awesome, man.
And
He
again,
probably drank 3 or 4 of those suckers. man.
10% alcohol.
Yep.
10% alcohol. Yeah,
That's
that's
why
a
he
great
was-
deal.
They're a deal. In the
That's
concession stand.
that's
They
a
are.
great
They're
deal.
a
So,
solid deal.
obviously we have them down in the concessions. Only place you can get them here.
But
And
please drink responsibly, and remember, if you are driving home, Joe again. We'll go back to Joe Morrison. No, Joe
he
knows.
makes it every night.
Joe
Okay.
comes, he enjoys himself, but he knows he's got to ride home.
Yes.
He gets home safe.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, man. These are not a joke. These are not a joke. We want you to have a good time, but again, drink responsibly, and please don't drink and drive. State of New Jersey, you will get fucked.
Yes. Yes.
And I don't drink, so I'm in good shape. I don't drink and drive.
And
So.
now, next on the docket,
Bum,
we
bum,
have
bum.
Tribal
Dave
Sun,
and
the
Tad.
Godsmack Experience.
Dave
Who do
and
we have
Tad.
with us?
Tad is the
We have
vocalist.
Tad, Kurt, and Dave.
Oh,
Kurt-
wait, we have
Kurt's
Kurt
joining
on
us
too?
Also, yeah.
Oh,
Look
awesome.
at
This is great,
So we have
man.
3 from it. They are also going to
There
be
it is.
joined
I
with
love this
special
logo,
guest
man.
4130 again this Friday, January 19th at 8 p.m. Doors open at 7. We are joined with, who did we say?
All right,
Dave,
who's
Tad,
who?
and Kurt.
Which one's Dave?
Right here.
There's Dave. Tad.
Perfect.
You got the 3 bald wise men in the house. What's going on, brothers?
Yes.
Welcome to the club, brother.
What's up, guys? All good, man.
I wear a
Hey, we
hat.
make it look good.
You got the logo. Dude, I love this fucking logo, man.
Yes.
Your merch
Eh,
looks amazing.
Yeah, your
by the
merch is
way.
great, man.
Yeah.
I am so
Thank you.
excited to have you guys. Now, for a lot of people who don't know, we've done it here several times. Actually, Chandler, who was just on, did it as well. They came here with a Bad Company tribute. You're filming your video, to throw out there to other places and say, hey, man, we're a good band. Book us and
Right.
stuff like that. And
Yeah, man,
we're-
it's kind of our way of whipping out our dicks and showing the world what we're made of. So
Exactly.
Hell
And
yeah.
you know what, man? There's no better place to do it than right here because
We hope they have the Zoom cam ready.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to say? So I can tell you, being the owner of a venue, we have a lot of bands that come in, national acts. We have a lot of, we call them experiences, true experiences. Then we have the tribute acts. I feel like you guys are going to be more of an experience. I feel like we're going to see Godsmack, not just listen to their music covered properly. I feel like this is going to be one of those shows where you're really going to kick us in the balls and give us Godsmack.
yeah, that's that's one of the best things about Godsmack. You don't need to dress up. You don't need to put on eye makeup. You don't need to wear tight leather pants or any of that shit. We're just all about hard American rock and roll, and we're gonna come there, kick your ass a little bit. You know what I mean? And then shoot a couple shots with you after the show. That's pretty much the
yeah.
Tribal Sun experience. And to me, that's the
My-
Godsmack experience.
My first Godsmack experience, I was coming back from, I worked in the Hollywood world for years. And I was working on Boardwalk Empire in New York City. I was driving back from New York City, and it was a Godsmack van. And I was like, what the fuck is that? It's a Godsmack, right? Then I go to see Metallica. I was actually there with fucking what's his name? The fucking from Jackass. Fucking
Knoxville,
Oh,
Devo.
Bam
with
Margera.
Bam. Yeah, I went with Bam. So we go to the fucking show, and we're sitting there. Bam got fucking pulled backstage. He pulls out a fucking video camera and he's videoing it, and a guy comes out and grabs him and drags him in the back. And I just look at him like, he'll be back in about 10 minutes. And they brought him back, but Godsmack opened up, and it's the first time I saw him live, and I'm like, holy fuck. That's a band, bro. They had 2 drummers. They had the drummers going, dude. It was, and they were on top. That was that tour. I don't know if you remember the tour when like the whole fucking thing collapsed and all that shit happened.
Yeah.
Godsmack, to me, it's one of those shows where you go and you're like, dude, the opening band. I love Metallica. Don't get me wrong, but the opening band was better, man. I'm sorry. I fell in love with Godsmack. I was that way with Dokken. I told we had George Lynch here now. George is coming back. First time I saw Dokken, they opened up for fucking Twisted Sister. Dude, we saw Dokken, and then Twisted Sister came on, and we're like, you guys want to get a beer? It's the fuck out of here, right? Yeah.
It's actually kind of funny you told that story, because one of the bands that we constantly play with is a Metallica tribute band called Fade Black. Awesome
nice.
band, awesome guys. And it's just one of those things where we open up the show and we hope we don't bring it a little too hard, because we don't want the guys to hate us later on that night. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things.
Tough. It's tough because Godsmack is such an in-your-face rock band where Metallica's not. Metallica's a
We
great.
have those here.
Yeah.
Oh, the Surfsides.
Lemonade
Yes.
Surfside.
Yes.
You can thank me for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we carry those.
I
records.
love these things.
Oh, those
Yeah,
are
they're
awesome.
great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they are
so
banging.
good. They're everywhere. Great product made in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I love these things. I drank these at least twice a week. These things are
Oh, yes.
fantastic.
It's
So,
actually pretty much at this point, that's the only thing that I drink.
Yeah. I don't. I don't.
There-
drink.
what's your
nothing
favorite
else.
flavor?
All of them. No, to be honest, I think
Peach.
the peach one I do.
Me too.
The
I'm a
half
peach.
and
Yeah.
half is also up there.
Yep.
But that lemonade, man, that's damn good as well.
That's what I'm drinking right now. Is a lemonade.
Yeah.
I got a lemonade.
So-
I just finished off a peach.
That and the can's just so fucking.
So I got to get names
So
real
cool.
quick. So down the bottom with the American flag.
That's me.
Behind
I'm
you.
Kurt.
That's Kurt.
Kurt?
So
Yeah,
Kurt,
Yes, sir.
Kurt. Now you made it known that you're gonna need a Zoom camera. Is that because
Yeah.
he likes the peach tea? That's why it's so fucking tiny.
Well, that's
You
why I'm
gave it
kinda-
up, brother, not me.
That's why I'm kind of sitting in the dark here, because with a face like mine, being in the dark is best.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, brother. You're a
Oh,
rock
stop.
star, bro. All right,
Nah,
so
look-
look, so what made you guys choose Godsmack? How long have you been together now?
About
I
a
mean,
year and a half.
excellent.
Yeah,
excellent.
it'll be 2 years in, I want to say, I think it was like March or something, March or April, I think.
True story. When I first reached out to these guys, it was initially supposed to be a Deftones tribute, because
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
bit.
Ooh.
I was
Deftones,
I'm a
man.
huge Deftones
So
fan.
are
Like,
we.
I-
Oh yeah.
so
Like,
when I reached out, they said Godsmack, and I'm like, okay, I can do Godsmack. I could do Godsmack. So I went in there, crushed the. Honestly, it's the first time I ever met any of these guys. The original guy that I reached out with, Chris, he's no longer with us. We went in there and we knocked it out of the park, and we had a connection right away. So it was like one of those things where it was just like absolutely brutal, absolutely was on point the first time we got together. So, almost 2 years now, and we're climbing up in the tribute charts. Let's just say. So
Yeah, it was
it's,
one-
uh,
It was weird. It was
there's,
one of those things. As soon as Tad finished the first 2 songs, I'm like, okay, yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah,
All's going to be well.
well,
That
we have
says a lot right there.
We have a
Yeah.
little history. Myself, Kurt, and our drummer Brian, and the guitarist who no longer is with us, Chris. Chris actually founded the band. The 4 of us, 15 years ago, we had started a Stone Temple Pilots tribute band called Eyes of Disarray, and this was before tribute bands really hit it off. And that project went on for maybe about a year, and then we all went our separate ways and tried some other projects. And it was just one day I saw an ad on Craigslist looking for a bass player for a Godsmack tribute. And I sent the message, and next thing you know, I'm getting a text message from Chris saying, "Oh yeah, it's me, Chris. We got the Godsmack band going on. You're in, because
Nice.
no one had to audition. We already knew what we were all capable of, and Chris couldn't make the band work with his personal life, and left on amicable, good terms. We wish him the very best. He loves us, and we love him, and he's we'll always hang with him and everything.
And now we got our boy Tim in there. He's fucking amazing. That dude's awesome.
Tim's amazing.
Is Godsmack out there playing? I don't see them playing. Are they?
No, they're doing an acoustic tour right now.
Oh, that might be kind of fucking cool.
We're actually toying with that idea. We're toying around with that idea, maybe doing an acoustic set every now and again.
Who do we have committed to an acoustic set?
As We Become Ghosts.
No.
Oh no, for the
Leonard
actual
Skinner,
show it was
Street
Pearl
Survivors.
Jam.
There's a Pearl Jam
Yeah,
acoustic.
they had to do the Pearl
they
Jam
got
one because the drummer got sick.
Yeah,
literally the
their
night before.
drummer got sick, and I'm like, thank God he got sick. Not that the band was bad, but dude, their acoustic set was fucking
And I think
good.
Remedy did the Black Crows one, that same one. I think they
it's
also did
so
theirs
good,
acoustic
man.
too. So
Yeah, so
it was Remedy as well that did it.
after we start getting this promo done, we want to try to really hit the theater circuit a little bit harder, and then we're going to be toying around with some acoustic stuff, probably either mixing it up with our actual set or just doing smaller situation shows for stuff like that. So we're not sure where we want to go with it yet. But we want to touch on songs like Touche. That's a great acoustic song. Serenity. That's a great acoustic song. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, but the live show right now is just all the big bangers.
I will tell you though, you're coming to the right place. Steve and I have worked very hard at building this theater the way we have over the last several years. We got millions of dollars invested. We've put all kinds of tech into this. I said we have one of the best sound systems around. We've turned what was a theater, was a movie theater, became somewhat of a stage theater. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, but
community center.
It's a straight up music venue now. And rock does the best.
And we need way more of that, especially in Jersey. South Jersey is garbage as far as local music. I mean, we only live like 20 minutes away, so we're local.
Sweet.
So
Ray, we can't thank you enough for the opportunity, man.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this is one of the places we have had several bands come in here, and one of the most recent ones that came back, and the Burning Sky, they're the Bad Company tribute. Great guys, fucking killer band. They just played. Actually, they were our backup for. They played for Cher. We had a Cher show. They were the band for Cher.
Oddly enough,
he walked up to me and he said, I can't remember one guy's name, but he walks up to me and he says, he goes, bro, I just want to thank you, man. He goes, after playing the Landis, he goes, we are getting gigs like we have never thought we would ever get. Mm-hmm. And that makes us happy because, dude, we're not just doing this for us. We're definitely not doing it for the fucking money. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
We don't make shit. All I do is lose money. But we do when we see a band come in here and then all of a sudden they're getting gigs, we look at each other and go, yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's awesome. What it's about, man. It's about the bands. It's about the music. And if we can keep that going, that's what's important, man.
I've seen you guys sold out the Octane show, man. I'm good friends with those guys. The guitarist from Octane. I used to jam with his brother.
Brian?
Oh, sweet.
John Vazzelli,
the other guitar player. Yeah.
Yep. The other guitar. Yep. I used to make a band with him back in the day. And then Ryan Fisk, Goodman Fisk. He used to be my drummer back in the day. So I'm real close. I'm real close with all those guys. So Ryan reached out when he found out about this show. He's like, dude, congrats on the Landis. It's going to be an awesome fucking show. I'm like,
dude, they were phenomenal. They blew it away. Again, they came in and they were like, oh, this is. I said, look, man, I'm going to be straight with you. I don't really know you. You know what I mean? That well. I will tell you, they have a very big Godsmacky vibe to some of their songs, which I love. And I didn't know they came out around that era. So their drummer, Rob, he gives us fucking, or Bob, he gives us their fucking music. And I looked at him and I'm like, dude, this is like Godsmack meets whatever. I'm like, this is why did I never hear this band?
Yeah, I remember when I For One came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how did this band never get signed?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Then they came, and I told him, I said, look, man, I said, he does lights, I do video, our sound guy does sound. That's the way it is. And let me tell you, they came in, they did their thing, we did our thing. It was one of the best. We had people leaving saying it's the best they've ever seen Octane in their life. And Brian, who plays with Candlebox, and I've said this to 100 people because it makes me proud and happy because it's what we want to do here. Again, I don't drink. Brian doesn't drink. We're at the after party in our club upstairs, and we're bullshitting. And I had to call Steve over, and I said, Brian, can you just say what you just said to me to him? He said, bro, I've been touring with Candlebox and bands for over 10 years. He goes, by far the best production I've ever been a part of.
That's
tonight.
awesome.
And
Wow,
for a
that's
guy
fucking amazing.
sober as can be to sit there and tell you that, man, it brought goosebumps on my arms. I'm
Oh,
like,
fuck yeah,
that's
dude.
what we want, man. That's all we care about.
And
Yeah.
I got a history with the Loungefly guys.
Oh,
The original
Ira and
Loungefly
those
band.
guys, man. We love them, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
love
they're
them.
good
Talk about a
guys.
great STP tribute, man. They're a great
Yeah.
STP tribute, man.
Yeah, I do this
Yeah,
shit for
man.
the compliments. I don't do this for anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
Look,
doing
I-
this for the money.
Yeah,
Honestly,
just for the
every set we've made for
Supposed to
this
get
band,
paid.
every set we've made in this band, we've reinvested into the band. So it's just like we haven't touched a dime of it. Like honestly, we haven't.
We do that here. Everything we make, we put back into the theater. You guys are the second, third, fourth show now. Well, Ben Bailey doesn't really count. So it was Amish Outlaws, and it was Rail. We redid all of our video and everything. So we have these new like basically screens on the walls now, and the entire place comes alive like it never did before. And then
Wow, that's awesome.
Steve got new light bulbs, so his lights are brighter. So
Yeah, I see your guys' setup, man. Guys, it looks fucking amazing. I'm really stoked to play this show. Like, you
and
don't
let
even
me tell you, you're playing the music that makes us want to do what we do even better.
Fuck yeah.
Because
Fuck
we're
yeah.
like,
It's energy.
yeah.
Guys,
Yeah, when I
absolutely.
could pull out all the tricks for something like this.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And you're gonna
Frank
get one hell of
Sinatra
a
doesn't
video.
exactly get my whole palette of
Or some skulls and
Yeah,
shit.
it'd
Nothing wrong
be a
with
little
blue
tough,
eyes.
Fire.
little tough to do that with
That's true. Casey said,
blinders and
there's
shit.
nothing like coming here with bands like you because there's nothing but skulls, strippers, and fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
Hell yeah.
That's all you need, brother.
It's going to be
2 out of 3.
Hey,
Just a
that's
couple
what-
shots of whiskey, some topless titties hanging out. We're good to go, brother.
hell yeah.
We'll
Hey,
bring
we're
the
all
energy.
married, but we only get 2 out of 3. You know, we're
Yeah.
all married.
That spring's the greatest thing.
Now, real quick, where are you guys out of? You said you're local to South Jersey or Philly? Where are you out of?
We're South Jersey. I live right in Clayton.
Oh,
Get
sweet.
the fuck out of here!
Hell
Right
yeah.
in Clayton, brother.
Oh, that's awesome. Where?
We're all local. Yeah,
Okay.
our other guitarist Tim, he's right in Williamstown. Dave's in Williamstown. I used to live in Williamstown. I moved to Clayton.
Okay.
Brian, our drummer Brian, he's in Clayton. Kurt, I don't know where the hell you live.
I'm in Camden County. I'm way up north here in Camden County.
Oh, Jesus. You gotta have one.
Always one.
North.
That's all right.
So we're all local boys. We got listen, dude. I got the whole family coming. I got friends, family, the whole nine coming, dude. Everybody's real stoked.
Dude, it's gonna be a great show. Well,
See, and that's why we like giving.
we're gonna push the shit out of it
as
this
many
week.
local groups as we can
Yeah.
the opportunity to do this on our stage.
Well, honestly, this is the first local show we've played. We play everywhere else but fucking New Jersey.
Yep.
Well,
that is why we started.
I told Dave this on an email.
Mhm.
Look, man, you're gonna get great video here. I'm gonna tell you as a venue owner, it's more about us talking to each other and recommending bands to different people that come in, like agencies and managers and stuff, than it is anything else.
Yeah.
Come in, blow our fucking doors off, and I promise you, you get. I'll throw you right at somebody who will get you a couple gigs, man, and get you going. Just
Yeah.
give us the show we're expecting, because I feel like we're gonna get it after meeting you guys.
Hell
And
yeah.
Dave, you know CT very well, right? CT.
Yeah.
Yeah. So CT's usually here with us, but somebody dropped an ice cube and he was afraid to walk outside. There he is, Dave, my brother. We go way
I
back.
love that.
Last week, somebody spilled a cup of water and he couldn't drive. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I've been a part of Rock and Roll Union for 5 years. So
I
I've known CT
love,
for 5 years.
love him,
Awesome.
love him, man. He is one of our he's one of our family now here. It's a little shitty out there at the road side, but I just like to bust his fucking balls. But
Yeah. Let's hope the weather holds up for Friday, because it's looking like it's about to fucking snow again. So hopefully that shit just holds up.
There he
That's
is.
right. We do. So tomorrow night, if anyone's interested, the Rock and Roll Union does have a show tomorrow night. We're discussing everything about tribute bands tomorrow on CT's. I'll be on as well. Where quite a few other people will be talking about, the tribute acts and things of that nature. And I think we hit on it earlier, how I'm not a fan of tribute acts coming in with Rush is the big one I can think of, with a female vocalist trying to pull off Getty.
There's a lot of Journey ones.
That is somebody covering the music, not paying tribute to the band.
right.
To me, it's just my opinion. Not that they're bad, Journey bands. I get left and right. I get Journey bands with a female singer.
No,
Now,
well, that would be like somebody trying to play Heart, a guy trying to front for Heart. That's not.
I was just gonna say. So we just had a girl in.
Well, it's
Sean,
2024.
we just had a she's a good. We love her to death. Sean came in and she did. Sean is actually she is the singer of Starship, and when Starship's not on tour, she has her own little thing going, and she does a Heart/Journey tribute, and she's phenomenal. But her Heart was great. Her Journey was great too. But when she does Starship, she's perfect. I mean, that's her gig, But when she's not Steve Perry. But when she came out, she put the wig on, she put the fucking Converse sneakers on. Dude, she looked like Steve Perry on stage.
That's awesome.
I got to give her credit. It was fun, but it's still not the same.
Right.
I mean,
Yep.
it's not.
Well, I'm not going to be putting on a wig because you can't cover this fucking thing.
No.
Yeah,
could.
I'm not doing that. I mean, I
Only
look as
wears
pretty
white
as Sully,
bandana.
but I'm not tan and Italian and covered in hair still. So
I'll be
my
honest,
testosterone.
a lot of times when we get the tribute acts in, and I've said this to a couple, again, we've had a lot that have come in here. It's their first gig. And I'm a very straight up honest guy, man. I tell you how it is. I'm like, look, man, no offense, but lose the wigs. You look like a bunch of fucking idiots. I mean,
Yeah, if you're not good, you're not good.
music, music was there, but you don't have to dress like them, man. And just because a band has gone through an era of their lead singer looking 7 different ways doesn't mean you have to look like that lead singer 7 different ways in a fucking show.
No.
Yeah.
Where
No,
this costume one show, now you come back to the Landis 4 times, you wear 4 different costumes, you play the 4 different eras of their music. Bam! Now you're selling
Or
tickets.
for the love of
There's
God,
only
send it to it.
There's only 3 artists that I
Send it
think
to
you
it.
probably have to stick to that. That's Elvis, Michael Jackson, and Freddie Mercury, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much
But
it.
again, if you're Michael Jackson, you come out and you wear one era of his clothing,
Right.
and then the next time you come to play here, you wear a different era of his clothing. Now people say, "Oh, I want to see them the third time."
This is my
Mhm.
good
Who's that?
buddy here. Mike, I miss you, my brother. I absolutely miss you. And if you're going to be here, I cannot wait to see you on
Oh,
Friday.
somebody look at it. So one of
Yes.
Steve's old friends is
Hell
excited to
yes.
see
Yeah,
Tribal
we
Sun on
have been in
Friday.
many
Fuck yeah,
musicals
brother.
together.
Bring it.
Come on
Speaking
out,
of being
Mike.
in musicals, yes. We've been in many together. So
I'm excited. Like I said, I'm a big Godsmack fan. So let me see. Casey usually has some questions to ask you guys. I don't know what's on here to ask you, man. We asked you how to band form. How long's the band been together? We know that. Is this one of the largest venues you've played? Have you played any other big venues?
We played this is definitely the largest. We played over in Lancaster. What was the Phantom Power? That was a
Phantom
pretty big
Power,
venue.
yeah.
That was a
Okay,
cool
yep.
venue. But this will definitely be the biggest. And then I think we played the Fish Cantina. That was pretty big down in Maryland, but not as big as the Landis now.
No theater things yet.
No
Yeah.
theater. It's mostly huge bars or like actual. The Phantom Power is more like a concert venue. Look at me.
Mhm.
I'm
Oh, there you go. That's a nice shot of it. Casey just got the shot up. Yeah, that's great.
Hell yeah.
Well, look, you everybody's got to start somewhere, and you got to build. Like we just had Chandler on from the Double Vision, which is a Foreigner tribute that is truly a Foreigner experience. It's not a tribute
Right.
band. These guys are better than Foreigner is right now. And
Awesome.
like we were saying to him, man, Foreigner's hanging it up, man. Chandler, get the fuck out there, dude. We will do everything we can to push him, push our videos, show people how great he is, and let people know that this is the Foreigner tribute you want to bring in, whether it's in California, it's in the southern area of the United States, or right here in the Northeast. That's the act, and that's what we want for every band that comes in this door. And like we said to Chandler used to front a Chicago band. They played twice, fucking phenomenal. They came in the third time without Chandler, and we went, yeah, won't be bringing them back again.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
just weren't as good.
Yeah.
They just weren't as good. You know what I mean? But we just try to be honest, man, and straightforward and say, look, man, we're musicians. That's what we did, man. I mean, film and TV has been my life. Everything we do here is just if the band is good, it makes what we do even better.
Fuck
And
yeah.
if you just get on that stage and do what you do best, let us do what we do best, you're going to have one of the best shows you've ever had. And that's
Yeah.
all we care about, because the next venue is going to see that and go, man, we got to book these guys. You know what I mean? We got to get these guys in. And that's what we want for you, man.
Anything to push live music forward, especially in Jersey. Like
Yeah.
like I said, especially in
Yep.
Jersey. I really, really like. I want this to work for you guys more than I want it to work for us. because then we have a local home. You know what I mean?
Well,
like that's
we-
what we need.
We have groups
Yeah.
coming in here that are saying, well, we have people coming in and saying that say, oh, holy shit, dude, this is like the Electric Factory back in the day, but better. This is like the TLA, but
Yeah.
better.
The
So
towers.
we had
Yeah.
when we had Octane here,
Trocadero, Electric
Yeah.
Factory,
Another
all
one.
them old school venues.
when Octane came, they're all very friendly with Jackie Bam Bam, who's a good friend of mine as well.
Mm.
And so what's the new guy's name? It's in the program
Chuck
manager.
D'Amico.
Chuck. He's the new program
Chuck
manager
D'Amico.
for WMMR now. He just took over in January. Chuck came down as well and was like blown the fuck away. He goes, holy shit. Who knew this was so close to Philly? And his exact words were, everybody used to drive from Delaware and Jersey to go to the Trop.
Right.
Why can't they just drive to South Jersey?
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
so
man.
much
And
easier.
actually have a place to park.
That's what
You
we're
did.
trying to get rid of.
Scream that. My favorite part about the truck,
Yeah.
you'd
Oh.
be waiting in line to go in, and there was that little Chinese restaurant right next
Oh,
to it.
you know,
and
park
dude, they-
there.
no, not park. Not
You-
even
you-
park.
You can't
Don't
stand
stand
there.
in
You can't
line in
stand
front
there.
of my damn door. That guy would come out, throw the door open.
It's true.
You gotta leave. You gotta leave. You gotta go out. Move. We're like, dude, we're just waiting here, man. We're just.
We have-
somebody's
just
gonna come through.
venue-
But like,
Tons of
Woo.
parking here. We have tons of
how about
parking.
you run the line in through your restaurant and then back out again?
Yep.
And now we'll talk.
We
Yeah,
do have a
venues
restaurant.
in general, like Philadelphia and Jersey, like venues in general have just been disappearing left and right. Like the old school JC Dobbs over on South Street,
Oh, I forgot about
That's-
that. Yeah.
they shut down again. You know what I mean? It's
I
just
thought they were opening back up. No?
they opened up and then they
Opened
shut
up.
down again.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane. These old school landmarks. We need more
It's-
landmarks like
It's
that.
a shame. I'm a little older than you guys. I don't know how old you are. I'm a little older. So I used to go to the TLA and I used to go to South Street when we were kids. South Street was a place to go.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you had Zipperhead there. You had all these great stores. And, it was a great. Now
Tattoo
it's like,
Moms. Great
now
bar.
exactly. Now it's
Yep.
like going into Beirut. You know what I mean? You're like
Yeah.
dodging gunfire. You're being yelled at. Fucking people trying to run you the fuck over. Now they're spinning cars in the middle of. I had
I
a
missed the
friend of mine.
Trocadero. I missed
Oh,
the
the
truck.
truck
Me
was
too.
the shit,
I still
man.
do. They're actually
Yeah.
talking
Love
about
the truck.
reopening it.
I saw
They-
so many
they are.
bands when they first
I heard that
started
too,
in
yeah.
there.
There's a big rumor. That was actually I played my very first show at the
But the
Trocadero.
problem with the truck is, once again, it's in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Philadelphia is just someplace you just don't want to go right now.
Yeah.
Look,
No.
I'm sorry, man. Philadelphia has turned into a fucking shithole.
I
And
went.
it's a
I just
shame.
was in.
It was my place as a kid.
Yeah, I went to Philly recently. It was the something underground, the Underground Arts or something like
Underground
that. Great.
Arts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Another good
cool
venue,
fucking
yeah.
venue. I saw this band called Igor from France. They're a weird fucking band, but it was awesome. It was like EDM meets death metal meets opera. Amazing
Oh, I'd
show.
see that. I'd watch
I-
that.
I'm an old school death metal head. You know what I mean? Just like Godsmack is light work for me. I'm an old.
That's awesome.
I do pig squeals and all sorts of crazy shit all the time. I'm
Nice.
old school death metal. So we went there, saw that, but to your point, coming back to get on the subway home, the whole place is demolished. Like you're
Absolutely.
running into people left and right shooting fentanyl in the friggin' veins. You don't even want to
Yep.
fucking go there anymore. Like
Yeah.
it's a scary experience, even for me, like old school. You know what I mean? I'm 40 years old. I've been going there since I was 16 years old. Back when like 1996 Ozfest. You know what I mean?
Look, it's
That's
not like
how,
it was exactly a nice place back then. You know what I
No,
mean? It's
no,
not like
no.
It was ever,
but I don't have to worry about getting
utopia
fentanyl shoved up my
society.
ass either.
Right. That just goes to show how much worse it is now.
See,
It's like,
I'm
when we were going, it wasn't exactly the
I'm-
greatest place in the
I'm
world.
early-
Still, we sucked it up. you
I'm
know?
56, so I was there in the 80s, and I saw a
Mhm.
lot of like everyone from oh my god, from Blondie and all those. But I was prior to that, I was the punk rock guy. So we played Circle Jerks, the Dead Kennedys, Flipper. We used to go see these bands. We used to play that. We were a cover band for basically for punk rock all over the place. And that was my thing. And then that brought me into metal and into thrash metal and all that metal stuff. But I mean, we literally we got somebody from the Misfits coming. We got Doyle coming. We're the guy.
Hey, yeah.
But it'd be great. We'll talk about it.
I love Doyle.
man.
I met
Yeah,
Doyle a
exactly.
couple times. He's an awesome
Yeah.
dude.
I can't wait,
Hell
man.
yeah.
It's going to be a
Well,
great
That is
show.
good to hear.
Yeah,
That is good to
yeah.
hear.
So we're excited, and again, that's what I love. If we can even bring, I truly want. I don't get me wrong. I love the tribute acts, man.
Mhm.
I love them. But we had, as they become ghosts here, guys were phenomenal. We had Octane here. They fucking blew me away, man. If we can get more of these really good original bands that are local bands to come in too.
Yeah.
And that's kind of something I would love to do. I would love to be able to give the tribute acts that are good a home, a place to play, but have some of these bands again, like as we become ghosts, Mickey and those guys, they're just great fucking dudes, man. And they're giving quality music that you're not getting anymore. But it's not the same.
For them.
I think that's honestly like one of the big things you need to do. You're gonna have to like mix the tribute stuff, like people.
That's what we're trying to do. Yep.
Yeah, with original stuff. Like, you know, we're excited that 4130 is gonna be opening up. We heard
they're good, bro.
Yeah.
Have you? Do you know these guys?
So, funny story. A friend of ours, Jessica, she's been telling us about these guys forever. You gotta have these guys open up for you, and then you guys throw them on our bill, and she's like, "Ah!" So it was like perfect.
I've been trying to find a way to get them back.
Yeah.
And this was the perfect way to get them back. Wait till you hear this. These guys are fucking great.
We've heard nothing but great shit about these guys. So I'm excited to meet these guys and play with these guys. I'm really excited. So
dude, I hope they
one of
bring
those,
merch.
man.
I need a
they
shirt for them. I need a
thrash.
shirt
They
for them.
absolutely kick ass.
Oh, dude,
great.
You're going to love them,
play,
especially if you like thrash metal.
You should see
Oh.
Tribal Sons merch. It is so cool.
It is cool shit.
I'm wearing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we're actually there. You go.
Oh,
See, that's the.
cool.
Now that's a tester.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
so-
cool though, bro.
You should test that
So
out.
we're actually going to start making our own merchandise. So that's kind of the test run with the second picture she showed you. We're going to be starting making our own because we're trying to cut out the middleman a little
Yeah, I
bit.
saw your post. That now they're going to be $10 here.
The
at
shirt,
theater?
the shirt that Dave's wearing right now. There you go. That's we're selling those for $10. We're going to be discounted all those. We're trying to get rid of all that stock, and then this way we can start investing in newer stock, like the shit that I'm wearing, the one she just showed you.
That's
So-
fucking sweet, man.
That
I love
kills.
that. That's
That-
really nice.
that-
That's cool, man.
If I
So
can,
that's
like
what we're.
a sublimation printer you guys got there? Because that's sweet, man.
It's a direct to film. So we use a company out of Philadelphia called Ninja Transfers, and they basically print it out using a special ink onto like a plastic film.
They're
And
not
then
a
you
bunch of
see it
guys
heat
that look like
press.
turtles, are they?
What's that?
Do they look like turtles?
No.
I was wondering what happened to those fucking guys. Those guys are doing something now. I don't know what it is, but
But,
no, you can get one of those printers, dude. So we have like our own stuff here that we do all our posters with, and you can buy that machine. Actually, you can lease that machine and do that shit yourself.
Yeah, they're really expensive.
It's nice. Well, that's why you lease it, man. You don't buy the
Yeah.
fucking thing, man.
But
But that is sweet, dude. Your logo is great. I am excited for the merch, man. Because if you do merch the right way, I'm going to tell you, you're going to make money, brother.
Yeah,
And
so we actually have somebody making some special shirts for girls. She's cutting them all up and making ladies apparel, shit like that. So we got all ends of the spectrum working here.
Hell yeah.
I did a movie years ago. I don't remember the name of the movie right now, but it was with Ed Hardy. Did the remember him?
Oh,
Well, it was Ed Hardy, and the guy it had a fucking not a buffalo, a fucking oh man, what the fuck was the logo? It was like a shit, man. Was it a rhinoceros logo?
I think it was a buffalo.
It might have been.
If I think it's
We're in New York and we're filming, right? And all the girls on set are like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go get the Hardy's clothes, right? And here's this fucking shirt, right? It's like $30-$40 for a fucking t-shirt."
Mark Echo.
Mark Echo, that's the fucking guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
Hardy was there, and his shit was just shirts. Mark Echo's there, right? The girls are buying the shirts, right, for like $30-$40. They take him to this fucking guy. He cuts them to shreds and charges them another $70 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
They got a fucking shirt with holes.
You could do
in
it live in the theater.
I'm like, now
Nice.
you just spent $100 and the guy cut your shirt to shit.
Listen, you got to respect the hustle, brother.
If people want to pay for that shit, then go right
You
ahead.
got to respect that kind of hustle, dude. Anything to make a dime.
I'll take you back to the Amish Outlaws, though. One thing about the Amish Outlaws, their merch is always great. They always have really cool designs, but their shirts are fucking comfortable. I will wear their shit any day. There are bands that come in here that I love the band, but I put the shirt on once. I'm like, nah, I'm good. It's choking me.
I was thinking
Or
about
it
You're gonna love
shrinks and it
this.
becomes mine.
Or it
This is the
shrinks in
soft
case
style.
he's wearing it in a week.
Oh,
now
sweet.
I have like
Yeah.
3 of these.
It might just be that Amish shit. They might make that shit themselves, man.
They probably
Listen,
did.
I saw those guys. I said,
Sitting around
I got the good beard for you. Just give me a straw hat. I can join the
Yeah.
band.
Hell yeah. You fit right the hell in.
Let me
dude.
tell you,
Right the hell in.
if you can start there, look, A-ball.
Yeah.
If you can start pulling in the crowds, these guys pull in, you'll be in good shape, brother. Because they you know what it is about them though? They bring the audience to life.
Yeah.
Got to
Well,
make the audience a part of your show, man. You got to make them a part of your show. You got to bring them in. You got to get down there. You got to get off the fucking stage with your microphone. You got to say hi to people. You got to get down there and sing with them. Chandler does it. Some of the best bands that we have here, our AC/DC tribute does it. Back in Black comes down. It's Angus, Dangus. You know, we call him Dangus Dan, who again became a good friend of ours. He gets out and he walks across the seats and fucking plays.
Mhm.
It's like, dude, that's why people keep buying tickets when they come back.
Seven Bridges,
Seven
Southern
Bridges.
accents.
They all come out. They bring the audience. They make the people feel like they're part of the show, and
Oh, yeah.
and we bring them back every time.
Mhm.
If you just sit up there and sing, it's great.
No.
But you
Nah,
get
that's
them
One thing.
involved.
That's one thing you'll learn is I don't take no for an answer as far as the one comes to the crowds.
Yeah.
I get those motherfuckers involved.
Well, and
Yes.
they like
I'll
that.
start cursing them out. Trust me.
They like they like for you to get down there and sit on the edge of the stage and sing with them. You know what I mean? They love that, and it's imagine going to a Godsmack concert. You know, I've seen them now 3 times. First time was with Metallica. So you go see Godsmack, they're not getting off the stage. You know what I mean? They're not sitting on the edge of the stage
Nah.
talking to people. But the people that love Godsmack now get a chance to relive that great music from a great band, and they get to fucking sing next to you. They get to be next to you. They get to touch your hand. You will be surprised the people that say, I saw a guy one day, I don't remember what band it was, almost pissed himself with excitement because a tribute band drummer signed his guitar or his drumstick.
Yeah. So we.
I'm like, bro,
We signed.
They
I mentioned the
love these
Phantom. I mentioned the Phantom Power down in Lancaster. It was one of the coolest experiences we ever had because as soon as we got off stage, the first thing one of the guys asked us was like, "I want your autographs." Like he bought a shirt, he wanted one of our autographs, and we were happy to do it. We took a picture of him the whole night. Like they did that, and that was like just as thrilling to us as it was to him. You know what I mean? So that kind of shit makes my day, man.
You'll
And-
never
and that's
forget
what
your
matters.
first autograph. You'll never forget it.
Yep.
You really won't. Yep.
Mine was Mickey Mouse. He gave it to me when I was like 6 at fucking
Yeah.
I meant the first one you signed.
Oh, I signed a lot of those.
Yeah, I got to sign Tatty McSausage on a shirt. It was fantastic.
See?
My-
There you
my
go.
favorite-
I got
Never
you all beat. I got you all beat. I actually signed a woman's breast.
Yeah,
Ah!
Yeah.
there it is.
I
you all
did that a
beat.
couple of times. I keep getting locked up, so I stopped fucking doing it.
I signed up a Chick-fil-A napkin. Mine was a Chick-fil-A napkin.
My,
A Chick-
I tell you what, my favorite thing, and again, I was in Hollywood. I did a lot of shit. You know, I did horror movies and started some shit. And signed up. Best autograph I ever signed was a guy that comes here religiously. His name's Joe Morrison. He brought a symbol in,
Yeah.
and he said, "I want everyone from the Landis to sign this symbol." And some of those people aren't even here anymore. One of them has passed away, but Joe has it on his wall right
That's
behind his
awesome.
drum set. And I'm like, that's just one of the coolest things. I mean, he asked us, here to sign his symbol. I'm like, anything I ever
That's
signed,
amazing.
Joe's symbol is probably one of my favorite things I've ever
I knew
signed.
you were going to bring that up.
I love
I
that
knew
dude,
that was
man.
coming.
He's
Yeah.
a good dude, man. He's a good dude. He's won a couple guitars here. I'm fucking excited, man. Now that I
Bro, we're
know
all
you guys-
stoked.
We are stoked for this.
Yeah.
And, right. Thank you for the opportunity because
I almost
really a dream come true.
I almost freaked out because I've been sick for like a fucking month. I haven't taken antibiotics the whole goddamn night preparing for the show. Like I friggin' blew out my voice like friggin' 3 times taking antibiotics and all sorts of shit. I'm like, God damn it. Of all the fucking times to blow my fucking voice, but we just practiced yesterday. We did
Good.
great. We're all ready, dude.
Yeah, we
Well,
shut them
save
down.
it, save it, man.
Now I'm 100% now, dude. I took my medicines. I'm good.
I couldn't tell.
No, dude, again,
Listen, when all else fails, just do a couple of pig squeals. Fuck those antibiotics.
That's it. A couple of pig squeals are ready to go.
that is hilarious. Well, look, man, I'm. It was a pleasure, Dave, finally meeting you, meeting
Yes.
all you guys, and again, big Godsmack fan. This Friday, So understand when you come to the show, they will be shooting a video as well. This is their promo video that these guys take around. So if you do get down in the audience and you see a camera there, live it up, play it up, help these guys make the best video ever, sing along with them, show them the whole 9 yards. Again, the videos are great. I told Dave in an email, we get them every fucking day. We don't even look at a band unless you at least send us a video, but we probably only look, it only takes us maybe 30 seconds. And we're like, bip, nah, bip, nah, bip. And you can tell when they're overproduced. Don't overproduce it.
Nope.
Again, 20-some years in Hollywood, man. I want a headshot that looks like you, not like what the photographer made you look like. I mean, if I'm going to, how many times I made a movie where I got a fucking headshot and the broad shows up. I'm like, who the fuck's this? He goes, oh, this is so-and-so. I'm like, yeah, well, she's fired. Can we get somebody else? you want to give us the true band, because the last thing
we don't need the angles.
We've had it happen. We've had it happen. Had
And
the
how
fucking
can you improve
video.
these three beautiful faces?
Yeah. No, but you want to put together a little video, give it a couple, but it's that word of mouth, brother. It's that word of mouth, man. And that's what one of the things that I love about what we do here is we're giving a cool word of mouth to some really great fucking bands, some amazing musicians. And I got a good feeling about this one, and not just because I'm a Godsmack fan, man. And you got a great band again opening up. It is this Friday. This Friday. Tickets are still on sale. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. The band's they're going to be shooting a little bit before the show, getting some of that B-roll, close-up stuff, all that good stuff. Once the show starts, it's all out. Band's going to play. You're going to get some great video. You guys are going to look amazing. I can't wait to see it. We're going to make sure that we give you the best surround, the best lighting, the best everything we could possibly give you. You have that as well. But man, just give us Godsmack, man. Like Godsmack should be given to us, and that's all it's going to matter, brother. I'm telling you right now, it's all it's going to matter.
You'll get it. I promise.
Yeah, you're going to get
Can't
it.
wait.
Your face, baby.
We can't wait. Again, guys, it was a fucking pleasure to meet you.
Absolutely, gentlemen.
Not wait.
guys.
Thank you for being
We're
on
fucking stoked.
Absolute Vodka live at the Land. We got to fucking plug Absolute, man. Absolute Vodka live at the Landis podcast here. And look, we know you like Surfside, but we got some great Absolute Vodka drinks.
Don't worry, my family's all alcoholics. You're gonna be sold out.
No, the fucking Amish outlaws. They took everything we had.
I thought the Dutch didn't believe in that shit.
Well, let's enjoy some together after the show.
Absolutely.
This week, though, some of the alcohol companies are out. This is their. What is it? What
They call it the shutdown.
The shutdown.
It's basically where everyone
we
goes on
can't order
vacation.
anything.
Can't order shit this week. For
Wait.
So what we got left?
Nobody.
Is what people get.
Anybody. Nobody can.
Sounds like BYOB to me.
We still got plenty of stuff.
We got plenty of stuff.
Good.
So you might not have everything.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's
That's
all.
why
Don't worry,
saying,
I drink a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot. We have a bar
Let's
next
go.
door, and
Yes.
we got a club upstairs. So
After party,
Sweet.
bring
Hell
you
yeah.
guys
Oh, we
some.
lost it. There he
Yeah,
is.
we've
Nope.
already changed screens.
Oh, look at that. We switched it up. Look, now I'm the bottom.
I don't know, man.
We're gonna leave that one
Holy
alone.
hell.
We're gonna leave
All
that
right,
one
I'm
alone.
gonna bring some bourbon to the show for you guys in case I make my own goddamn bourbon. So I'm gonna do a
No,
couple
get
shots
the
with you
fuck
when
outta
we
here,
get there.
really?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I make my own bourbon.
It's
Hell
good.
yeah.
It's
Hell
really
Oh,
yeah.
I
good.
can't
I'm
wait.
excited,
I'm not a
man.
bourbon drinker, and it's really good. I can tell
It's
you
good
that.
shit.
Oh,
So I'm gonna bring you guys a little taste of something. All right?
nice,
yeah.
nice.
Thank you, brother.
That's
Thank you.
fucking awesome, bro. I can't wait now.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be a
Look at
fun
this.
night.
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Can't wait, man.
Look at this.
Again, this Friday, doors open at 7. Tickets are still on sale. You're going to see
Yes.
Tribal
Look at
Sun, the
that.
Godsmack
Cool shit.
Experience. 4130's opening up.
4130.
These guys
Yeah.
fucking
Zip,
rock.
baby.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I really hope they bring some people out too, because
Power trio of all
what's
power
good,
trios,
I'll tell you
man.
right now about bringing bands out like that is they got their fan base.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
got your fan base. All of a sudden, they're like, holy shit, that opening band was great. Holy shit, that Godsmack band was great. Now you're starting to get more.
Not
you
a
know,
fucking competition. We want everybody to do good,
Yeah,
baby.
That's right, brother. That's
Hell
not, that's
yes.
how we feel.
Hell
It's
yeah.
exactly how we feel, man.
Yep.
Guys, I cannot wait to see you, man. I cannot wait to see you. It's gonna be a good
Absolutely.
show, man. Good show.
Been a
Dave,
pleasure,
you
gentlemen.
need anything, hit us up, brother.
Yes.
Guys,
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. Be
Thanks,
safe
guys.
out there. We will see. If it
Rock it
snows
out.
and shit Friday, fuck it. This
Fuck it.
band's worth your death.
We'll burn it.
Come on
We'll
out.
burn it.
You can walk here. Yeah, if you're
I ice skated here
dude,
today.
that Casey, did did you put the fire and all that shit? That's fucking sweet, babe.
I learned from the best, baby.
That is fucking cool, man. That is cool, man.
CT, come save me, please.
Tribal Son, the Godsmack Experience
What,
again
Steve?
this
Now I'm just
Friday,
third-wheeling.
7 p.m. Doors open. Show starts at 8.
Hi, Paul.
Paul, Paul,
Wonderful
how
to
are
see
you?
you.
Bless your
Ah,
heart, man.
I'm
He's got his Steelers thing up. Oh no, not now.
Yeah, they suffered the same fate we did.
Yeah, they're right there with the
us
Cowboys and
PA
the Eagles.
teams stick together, baby.
Yeah, and Dallas shut their
No.
load too. So
That's just their usual though.
I
so.
really thought, I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought Pittsburgh might pull it off. I really thought before the game started. I thought yeah, but you know what? Sometimes other teams go in thinking, oh, this is a
It's
fucking
true.
cakewalk.
It is true.
But that didn't happen. They got
It
their
is
ass
true.
handed
Yeah,
to
no,
them.
I don't know how Pittsburgh was even there.
Yeah.
So,
But well, look, man. At this point, I don't know how the fucking Eagles made it there. They are not the team that started off the season.
yeah, the Eagles
So,
made it on their beginning of the season.
yeah, and I
and
still
that
don't know.
was it.
Yeah,
It's not the second half that got them there. I can tell you that.
but the Cowgirls got their ass handed to them, so I was happy to see that. So
Yes.
I was happy to see
Yes.
that.
It happens. So yes, as once again, we have our lovely new Absolute drinks. They are made with Absolute vodka. We have 4 flavors available at the concession stand. We will see what flavors we have at the concession stand
Yeah,
this
what we
weekend.
have left, yes.
Our
There
berry
are-
vodka, our mango mule, our grapefruit paloma, and pineapple a martini. And Casey seems to have some information. Quiz on.
We are we are definitely out of the pineapple martini and the grapefruit paloma.
two
There
best
are
ones.
a few
Oh,
of
no,
the
that's
other
mango.
2 left. The mango mule and the
Oh,
berry vodka. There's some
okay.
of those. A
Yep,
few
yep,
of those.
we'll
left.
just
Here
take
we
these.
are, ladies and
They
gentlemen.
were a hot seller.
Our amazing drinks that we have to offer here. Wait, this one's got to go this way somewhere. I forget where.
No, you turned the wrong way.
There she
wrong
is.
way.
There she is. All
It's video. It's reverse.
right. Well, it's because I'm looking at it the wrong way. Yeah. I will tell you though. So distinguished alumni. I hate you. So anyway, so let's also talk about Casey Ray's. We have a restaurant next door. Again, we're more of like a little pub. You know, we're pubby food. We're nothing. You know, we're bar food. We got great burgers, great wings, all that. I will tell you straight out, if you are coming to a show like the Amish Outlaws, where it is just about sold out, don't expect to walk in the door and think that you are going to get served at 7 o'clock, 7:30, and you're going to be the happiest Joe Schmo going next door to see a show. There are many, and when I tell you many, wonderful restaurants in downtown Vineland and in Vineland. Vineland is a great city. There's a lot of food here. We can only handle so many people. And for those that come, thank you so much. But to some of you, you come, you go online, you write bad reviews, you shit and complain all over us. You can go fuck yourself as far as I'm concerned. I don't give a shit. You want to eat in a restaurant, it's got 70 seats with 500 people. It's not going to happen. Make a reservation and you be happy to seat you and have a wonderful time. Don't come here getting pissed off because you can't get a seat and go online and shit on us because you're just an asshole. And that's the bottom line. And every one of you that's done it know who I'm fucking talking to. But I'm going to tell you what to do. Ask us. La Tejana's down the street. Julio's. They're just building fucking 17
Cilantro's,
Chipotle's
Julio's.
are open up in fucking town. There's actually what's the
We have a pilot Chick-fil-A.
no
too.
what's the Italian restaurant down here?
La Vita. That's
no,
new
no,
one.
the other one-
Dominic's,
The Kim
No,
works at.
Maplewood.
Maplewood. Another great. Oh, you got the Savoy. Well, Savoy's a little bit out there,
Mhm.
but they're great food. There's so many great
Is that
places
where
to eat.
is La Vita? That's where Kim works at, right? Mike and Kim.
I'm not.
think it's
positive.
called-
Possibly. But look,
Paul would know.
give Vineland
Yes,
a
Paul
shot.
can.
If you go onto our webpage, Casey has put a thing up top that gives you where the hotel rooms are, some other restaurants in town. Just Google restaurants. And we love you. We want you to come to Casey Ray's. We love it. It's great. But you can't come and then bitch at us because it's take a walk that way, a couple blocks. There is some great food. Vineland is a very, very heavy Latino area. If you want Dominican food, if you want Puerto Rican food, if you want any of those foods, it's authentic here. Mexican food. There's a place behind us where you get the patelillos. I don't know how to fucking say it, but dude, the best. I haven't had anything like it since when I was in Mexico. That was actually Puerto Rico. That was Puerto Rico I was in. That's a lie. But the food is exactly like it is there. Again, they're building the Chipotle. I prefer the guy that actually came from Mexico making me some food. There is so much good food here, okay? Thank you for coming to Casey Ray's. We hope to see you. Please make a reservation. We will be happy to serve you, and you'll have a great time. If you just want to come for some drinks before the show, bam, hit us up at Casey Ray's. You can hang around the bar or whatever. But when you're coming looking for food, make a reservation. Get here 6 o'clock, 6:30. Don't get here at 7 when the doors open and people, are mobbing the place and then go give us a bad review because you're pissed off that you didn't eat. If you want to eat, ask us. We'll be happy. We eat everywhere. What's the Thai place up the road here?
Thai Corner.
Thai Corner.
Oh, Giovanni's.
Giovanni's. Holy shit. Giovanni's is can you eat in Giovanni's though?
No.
Oh, damn it, man. They need to put a fucking something in it. That place is banging, bro. Giovanni's is great. Best bar food. Oh, thank you, Paul. We appreciate that. We really do. And it is. Our food's great. But I said, you hammer a kitchen, you hammer our staff. It's hard, man. McDonald's can't serve 100 people in 30 minutes. They can't. When you go to McDonald's and you sit in line, there's 6 cars in front of you, and you're there for 15 minutes, and you're pissed off. Imagine having a kitchen that makes fresh food from scratch. It's not frozen burgers and frozen shit. It takes time, man. And you got to understand that we're a restaurant. We're not a fast food joint,
And where do we make a reservation at, Ray?
Yes, on Open Table. You can go right to CaseyRays.com, Open Table. We're on there. You can make a reservation in a million places. Just make a reservation. We have a wonderful hostess. We have an amazing bar staff. We have some great waitresses. Our kitchen staff has become probably the best thing we could have ever imagined. Everything happens for a reason, man. It really does.
It's true.
And we're at the point now where we have some of the best bartenders and we have some of the best kitchen staff we could have ever imagined having, man. These guys are fucking phenomenal, and they really kill it. The food is great. Again,
Our new Landis lager.
We have a Landis lager now. Thank you, Bonesaw. Bonesaw, another amazing local South Jersey company, making some goddamn good IPAs and beers. We have a Landis lager here that you can try. Unfortunately, we don't actually have it
Yet.
in the Landis.
Yet.
But we have it next door at
Yes.
Casey Ray's, so which is okay.
Andy got back from his little damn training trip, and now he's got to figure that shit out.
We got to figure that out. We got to figure a way to can that shit.
Figure that out. Or just fit a tap somewhere.
Yeah, we could do that too. That's just a
up
pain in the
somebody's
ass.
ass.
That's a pain in the ass. There's not a lot of room in that concession stand.
No.
But what else do we got here? So Thursday nights here at Casey Ray's, we have an open mic and karaoke. So Paul, who does our karaoke, is phenomenal. Dylan does our open mic. We've tried now for a couple weeks.
Star.
We're kind of combined to see what people think. I honestly, to be honest, I think we should separate it again. I feel like the two, we thought maybe people would enjoy singing with a band, but I feel like the karaoke people are karaoke people. And the open mic people are open mic people. They come together, they had fun a couple nights, but now they're like, I don't know, the band's too loud. These karaoke people can't sing. So we got a couple. So we might actually, we're working on that. Friday is our Latin nights. Our boy Chino and Javier, they run that. Couldn't ask for a better time. It's $10 to get in. Doors open at 8 o'clock. Even, again, there's so much parking here in Vineland. And we have street parking. We have parking behind us here. The city has parking next door. The city has parking across the street. The church next door. The block over. They're DJ Real Deal. But that's literally, we have parking for everybody. If you come, and our shows at the Landis are usually done right around the time that starts hopping anyway next door. Okay. And then on Saturdays, we have Saturday Night Vibes again with DJ Real Deal. That's from 9 a.m. That starts. Doors open at 8.
9 p.m.
It's, well, yeah, I'm sorry. I did say a.m.
Please don't come here at 9
I'm here at 9 a.m.
Please don't come
here
here at 9 a.m. I'll be very angry.
But again, it's $10 to get in, man. It's not so bad. That money doesn't even go to us. That money goes straight. Excuse me. This damn Gatorade. That goes straight to the DJs and the people doing the music. That's their cover. It's not a crazy cover, and it's more than worth it. The reason we don't take money from them is so we can keep it a cheaper cover. Most of your bars are $20, $15 because the bar's getting half of that or whatever. We're not taking it, man. We're giving it to those guys so it can be cheaper and you guys can come in and enjoy it. It's a shitty fucking economy. It's a shitty world right now. We're trying to do our best to bring live music around, some great DJs, some great dance nights, and at a price people can afford.
That and it is a nightclub. Show me a nightclub you can get into on a Friday or Saturday
$10
for under $40.
And it rocks, man. Dude, Javier is a good DJ, bro.
DJ Real Deal. Some may
DJ
say
Real
he's the
Deal.
Real Deal.
He is the real deal. He is the real deal.
He's the Real Deal.
I think he's the real deal.
Yeah, I think so.
He's
and I
been
think
a
with
real deal
that,
for a while.
have we
Dude,
covered
those guys were all bald.
Yes. Yes, they were. Yes, I heard your turtle joke. Yes. They were all bald. Do you think the rest of the band is bald too?
We should have asked.
Or just those three?
We should have asked them.
Now, see, these are the questions we need, Casey.
Why don't we
These
ask more
are the
bald
we
questions?
need. Do we have any more videos to show? I feel like we had. There's a. I feel like there were more videos.
Yeah, I feel like we should end
felt
this
light.
amazing session. Again, Paul, thank you for coming on. Please give Josie our love.
Yes.
Paul is one of our city councilmen. He is a big proponent of what we do at the theater. And again, thank you to the city of Vineland. If again, we just talked about Philadelphia. It's like going to, it's worse than Beirut. It's horrible. It's just a horrible place to go. A place that I loved going to as a child. Just isn't the same place anymore. Vineland is safe. I think, I don't know if this is true. Paul might know, but I think we have close to 750,000 fucking police officers here. You're safe in Vineland.
Yes.
There is a police officer. Well, let's put it this way. There are 10 police officers for every person that lives here. I'm telling you.
And from here, they are about 30 seconds away.
And they're good.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. They're not the ones that are going to pull you over because you fucking look like you deserve to be pulled over. They're straight up. It's a very good. The police force here, the fire department, the fire chief was just at the Amish Outlaw show.
Mm-hmm.
They come to our shows as well. Again, one of the best local governments that I have been a part of, and I've been a part of some. I mean, in my world, we dealt with, Casey could tell you, we dealt with Atlantic City, we dealt with New York, we dealt with a lot of places. There's 175 officers. That's great. But you know what? It makes you feel safe. Steve's dad Steve put him up, but gave us the lights for our parking lot. It's like walking on the sun. I mean, I'm telling you, we can't create a better environment. We have security in the building. We're always the amazing police force here in the city does, they patrol the area. It's a very safe spot. We encourage you to come out. We encourage you to, I've seen people say, I want to go to fucking Vineland, blah, blah, blah. No, dude, no.
And then they're at a show in South Philly 2 days later.
And wondering why your car got broken into.
Yeah. Yeah. But even Fishtown. Let me go to a show in Fishtown.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
exactly.
I used to do.
Or Atlantic City.
All the time. But I used to drive a $500 car. So I didn't really give a shit.
Now he drives a $600 car and he cares.
I do.
Well, you know what? Atlantic City's bad too. But the good thing Atlantic City does have is they have parking garages.
Yeah. That I hate.
Yeah. Well, I hate them too, but at least you feel a little safer.
The other
with
two
your
have
vehicle.
hair.
Atlantic City is another place I just said.
Yeah. Well, I just don't like Atlantic City anymore. It's just a bad vibe there.
The other two have hair.
Yeah, there are no
do have
vibes in Atlantic City. So
Casey had to look them up.
So 3 out of the 5 of them have hair or have no hair. So a large majority of them don't have hair.
Yes.
Nice.
Correct.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Holy shit.
That is not Godsmack.
I know.
That's disturbed.
I know.
All right, look.
See, we had that guy on. You don't even know what the lyrics are for that.
Again, Paul, thank you. Paul, thank you for coming on real quick. We love you guys. Anybody else we wanted to plug real quick? Casey. We do have the St. Augustine and Alma, which are 2 of our big schools in the area that come together every year, and they do their show here. They're doing Big Fish in a couple weeks here. Those tickets will be on sale soon. It's a wonderful musical. And again, we put on one badass show for these guys, and they come back. And I am proud to say that they came back this year and said that more kids showed up for auditions this year than ever because they saw Mamma Mia here last year, which is not our favorite musical by far. But
they are going from my least favorite musical to my favorite musical in just 1 year's time.
You got to admit, the kids were talented. All right, that cast was very talented, which I'm sure this one will be as well. But we gave them the Broadway feel of a show for a high school, and it blew them away. And then more kids want to be part of it now. That makes me happy. That makes me happy.
Absolutely.
Yep. Absolutely. What else? Anything else coming up? We do have a couple announcements coming up. I did mention Doyle. Oh, Brian's benefit for Brian. Brian, God bless you, man. God, man, I want to see you make it out of this, man. I really do. Heaven's Edge is going to be here. Whiskey Grin, who's played here before, amazing. Tony Mecca, Seems Like Tuesday. I mean, there's some great bands, dude. And Killer Queen Experience 33 and the Third. They play here all the time. Tickets are $25. The money is going to the family. The money is going to Brian. Come out, enjoy some great music, enjoy one of the great bands of this area, Heaven's Edge, with our man Jaron. Jaron, I love you, brother. You are like one of my dear friends now again. So happy we found each other
Right there
again.
behind you.
Yeah, I'm so happy
There he
we
is.
found each other again, man, because I love that man. And he's just a good person. I'm so fucking proud and happy of that kid, man.
Yeah.
I really am. But look,
Hell yeah.
come out. We also have, I believe Jameson or one of our wine sponsors is giving us a guitar. We're gonna have everybody from every band sign that guitar. We're gonna raffle that guitar off, and all that money is also gonna go to Brian. And please go online. Casey will post a little something, and let's.
What was that hand signal?
What's that?
I'm like, what?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for CT who's never here, because I think next week I heard somebody like might fart and blow a little wind his way, so he probably might not be here because there might be some fart wind heading that way. For CT, Steve.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Vinny. Vinny, we love you too, brother. We got to talk about bringing you and some of your amazing bands back to the stage here as well. Oh, yes. Paul wanted us to mention the Disco Ball, January 26th at the Savoy. That benefits. It's $75, all you can eat, and it benefits the
YMCA.
Oh, it's for the YMCA. I thought it was for the
And Rotary.
and the Rotary. Yeah, it's for the Rotary and the YMCA. Paul, is it just regardless? It's YMCA, which again we're a member of as well. It's the Disco Ball, January 26th. That's at the Savoy. It's another one of those restaurants where if you're coming to a show, please try Casey Race. We love you. We love you. But look, go on, make a reservation. If the reservations are packed, the Savoy's it's not down the street.
If you're coming from Hamilton,
but
area,
especially if you're coming from that way,
you'll pass right by it.
Dude, great food, great people, great location, man. They got an outside when that's open in the summer. Casey and I go there. You know, we made a couple movies and we used to take the crew there and stuff. It's a wonderful place.
After Joe's funeral.
Yes, we went there after our soundman's funeral. So again, if you go on and you try to book and you see
I was there,
you can't get a reservation for Casey Ray's, try the Savoy. Try some of these other amazing restaurants in the city. This is a great city, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better.
As he said earlier, there is no competition here. We just want the damn city to do well.
Yeah.
So,
And thank you again, Paul and Sandy and Mayor and everyone else who is behind us here. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing without the love and the support that you give us.
Absolutely.
And you make us want to do it even better because we want to shove it down your throat and show you this theater can be the most amazing thing in Milan. Good night, everybody. From Casey, my best friend Steve, the amazing CT who never makes it here any fucking more.
The invisible CT.
And Absolute Vodka, the best sponsor in the world. Absolute Vodka, the Live at the Landis podcast. Again, we love all of you. We hope to see you soon. Again, you want to go with the shows real quick this weekend? What we got Friday?
Yes. So Friday we have, oh my gosh,
Tribal Sun.
Tribal Sun. Yes. To see, this is
there it is.
the way we have it. We had Chandler on first, and it messed me up. So I'm like, wait a minute, no, isn't that Friday? So Friday, 7 p.m. doors, 8 p.m. show. We have Tribal Sun and 4130 Tribal Sun, a tribute to Godsmack. We just had talked to them, and then on Saturday again, doors at 7, show at 8. Double Vision, the Foreigner Experience. One of my favorites.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you again, guys. Good night.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?